I leave them with no neck like fat guys. Don't be playing with me, I advise. I make them Chinese food, another cat fried. Don't compare them to me, it's no comparison. I'm from another planet like aliens. Shark in the water, it's no scaring them. These fish belong in aquariums. So keep acting like Conan, boy. And we'll see who's the real barbarian. They acting like bad pets. What? And yes, I am a veterinarian. You don't wanna see me act mean, so don't watch me. I'm not a flat screen. I'm pay-per-view. You know what that means? You gotta pay for this.
Let's go. Hard body, I can't even bend. North Pole, I'm cold like the wind. Or North Pole, I froze all my limbs. Too much ice on my walking bezel. That's why you niggas couldn't get on my level and never could. All black phantom directing it through the hood. Black butter soft, my dash is black too. My driver's black too. My driver's strapped too. Yeah, Lil Wayne, I'm live as act too. But this is no movie script, more like an Uzi clip. I'm into Uzi clips. Spit like a Uzi, I spit like I just jumped into Uzi clips. Nigga, who's you with? I can move you quick, all I gotta do is let loose with this Uzi clip. I am an Uzi, bitch. Know the rules and shit around here, we wear red like a Hoosier, bitch. Now after that, there comes a smell. Then after that, welcome to hell. I hope your situation comes to well. Cause I could bust your ass like a lobster tail.
Let's go.
I put it in the mouth like I can nail. And me, I get high like a Dr. Bill. So I shall fuss with the kitchen, telling me he ain't got no pot to sell. 17 waters where I prevail, and I runs them streets like a soccer field. You looking that hot for real, and I'm rolling on this bitch like I popped a pill. And I don't mean David when I say it. When it comes to marijuana, I want Copperfield. Just try to get my proper meal and eat my shit at the top of the hill. That's the good side. Never look back at the bad side. You want a bad side.
Who on the bad side?
And you don't want to see my bad side.
Nah.
You would want to be my ally.
Nah.
And I believe that I can fly. Not like R. Kelly, he a damn lie. We see right in the sand. I hope the wind doesn't blow for eternity.
Let's get it. Oh, man. The hits continue, champion. That was the warm-up. Let's go. Who outside? Who outside, champ? Who outside? Come inside and put your orders in before we get it started, champ. Who needs some grabber? Where the best? Where the best? We outside, champ. We outside. Let me get a couple of yours in the chat. Let me get a couple of goddamn yours in the chat. Please, champ. Please. For your boy, the one and only, Stina Risky. It is the toughest of all. Everything that's tough in this world, champ. You name it. Ford vehicles, whatever you want to name, champ. It's the toughest of everything tough in this world, Tostino. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. We over 7,000. All right. We trying to hit the 8,000 now. You know, it's a new goal. So please make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button before we get it started. All right. You're to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody, man. Let's go down the list to all the subscribers that are commenting, champ. All right. It is subscriber only chat. At least if you're going to troll me, be a subscriber. All right. Wolfson BME, salute, champ. Sheep Stay Sleep TV, salute. Once in a way, salute. September Day, salute. Deathpool, salute. Jerry Gambooty from Australia, salute, champ. All right, who else is in the chat, champ? Who else? Anthony Thomas, Big Cuzzo. Salute to you guys, man, as well. We are here, man. Yo, listen. Listen. The Ceddy Nash drama continues. All right? The Ceddy Nash drama continues. So, the No Jumper show is live. It should still be live right now. All right? But it was a segment where your man, Ceddy Nash, called in and got, I would say, destroyed. He got destroyed by the new cast or whatever cast he got up there. He got 607 up, Boochie Bear, Lush, Munchie B, and your man Aunt Mucus to the Pepe, champ. All right, is up there, and they have some choice words for Ceddy Nash. We're gonna tune into that. Sharice Mills put out a video saying your man Luce Cannon got poked up by some Mexicanos, champ. Amongst all these things going on right now in that community, well, in the community all across America, but especially in LA right now, with that, the Mexicans and or the Spanish people and the goddamn ICE, and you know they doing all that stuff. Sharice Mills goes and takes it further and says that Luce Cannon was stabbed up in there by them, and then makes a retractment statement. You know how this Clouded Team Max takes it. And I also got a video from Jefe where it looks like his subscribers is turning against him, champ. So we're going to goddamn take a look at that too. It's a lot of things, champ. So make sure it's rolled up. We're not going to hold up no more, champ. Champ. Stino right on time. Boochie Bear and the 5 Bandits destroyed Ceddy Nash. And you know, it's no more pump faking involved. Because that's what we are here to see, champ. On my soul, that's just what we do, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really be pressed to make no videos, right? And this is the difference between me and them. They get into the bag. I'm not gonna hold you, but sometimes the bag will leave you in a specific place. And this is the theme for tonight. Sometimes chasing the bag and chasing that clouded team max will leave you in a terrible situation. It'll make people think crazy things about you. It's very dope to see how Ceddy Nash really was claiming that he was from somewhere. And, you know, now we get to see that, you know, a lot of these guys don't like him. All right. We're going to see a lot of Ceddy Nash versus LA content in just a moment. I may have started it, but I guess they're going to end it. Hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to pick it up to where Ceddy Nash calls. But one question I have, bro, I think Adam watches the pod, son. I think a lot of these dudes watch the pod, son. The views don't really, you know what I'm saying, tell that, but bro, I swear to God, all these dudes, bro, we start talking about this nigga shorts. Now he's wearing the thigh out shorts, champ. Now he got on the Hoochie Daddy basketball shorts, champ. Now Adam is wearing the 1950s basketball shorts, champ. It's nasty work. But let's continue, champ. I hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
They're trying to start a gang war. The streets are starting a gang war on their own.
Hey, this is the prelim to the DP. We talking about you and that. Okay, so basically the topic was raised of you previously.
This is the prelim to the DP's nasty work. Nasty work. A lot of people copy you for real. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. You right. Yo, listen. I'm a small creator, man. Like I got a small page. We growing organically. We not using no type of bots or nothing like that, right? But when I look around and I be watching certain people and I see certain things, you know, that shit is facts. I'm not gonna lie. Salute to Danielle for that, champ, right? Let's continue.
Talking on the news about some kind of criminal thing. It's been years. I don't remember what the story was, and I wanted to give you a chance to. So basically, the topic was raised of you previously talking on the news about some kind of criminal thing. It's been years. I don't remember what the story was, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond or state what happened and why that's not snitching.
Was that
okay? Well, they asking about the video. Let me see if I can find it, because I don't believe that they played the video, just in case anybody hasn't seen it. This shit definitely hidden though. It's definitely hidden though. I ain't gonna lie. I believe that brother probably got everybody that was big that had that video taken down. Well, I think I did do a reaction to it before, champ. Right? But they asking him about that video before when he was younger and he was on the news and he was telling them that you know, he heard the bang 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 and then they said whatever they said. It was like he was snitching, right? This is what they was talking about. This is what they asking him now.
Adam messy.
Was that the news or was it no?
He messy as fuck.
That was what?
He said, "What's thuggin'?"
What's thuggin'?
That's my slang.
Let's do it this way real quick. We go up. Right?
It's fuck.
The deal was thugging.
That was what?
He said, "What's thugging?"
What's thugging?
That's my slang. Let's do it this way real quick.
What's thugging? Nobody respected that. Nobody moved to that. Nobody cared about that, nigga. You're not a thug. What's thugging? You had it up, champ. It's when he was skinny. I did. I don't think they played in this joint.
Spoke with some witnesses about what they.
There you go. The fuck? Oh, champ. Hold on. Champ. Hold on, y'all. Yo, I just had it. That was it. Oh, champ. There you go.
Spoke with some witnesses about what they heard. They said they heard an argument just
champ.
before the shooting.
Yes.
When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like they knew each other?
It was static. And his friend was like, he not even a part of this. He not a part of this.
And boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, because you.
Yes, because boom, boom, boom. Because so that's the video that they asking him about now. On my soul.
We go up. Right?
Wait,
Yeah or nay?
what'd you say?
Some of his Metro fucking up.
Everything go up paperwork, right? Yeah or nay?
Yeah.
Everything what?
You can Google that paperwork. Nobody was even there. This was a disagreement between two people. I got paid to say that. That's what crisis action look like.
You get paid to
You
snitch?
look at where everything else is at. I'm way down the street. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh my God.
So Ceddy Nash is saying that this was acting. He was a crisis actor.
Spoke with some witnesses about what they heard. They said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long
He said
argument? Was
that
it just short?
he's
Did it
a
seem
crisis
like
actor.
It was static. And his friend was like, he not even a part of this. He not a part of this.
And boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, big.
You was way down the street, but the block is taped off right behind you, correct? I got paid to say that is, yo, listen, niggas don't care about nothing but what the checks say, bro. If you a street dude, bro, and you grew up in the street, bro, you're not about to get paid to say nothing about none of that, bro. Nasty work, Cedric. It just gets worse and worse, man.
He said he was a crisis actor and he
This
was
was
paid
worse.
to make a
Snitch.
statement.
No, he was paid to snitch.
On the news, basically.
He was paid to snitch.
Well,
Go on paperwork. If you listen to the conversation, I'm being led in that conversation.
Oh, he get paid to snitch, gang.
Where's
He's
that?
being
right.
led in
So
the
why
conver-
would he get kicked off then?
Hold on.
If he agreed, he get paid. He getting paid to
Can we
snitch.
pull this clip up? That's all I'm
We don't need no
I
clip.
didn't
He
even
just
know
said
crisis
it.
acting was a real
That's
thing.
what I was about to
I thought that was
say.
some shit Alex Jones made
So
up.
we have verification of crisis
He
actors being
just
real
said
now?
he got paid to snitch.
I mean, shit, if he an actor, I guess it's okay.
It's not okay if he got paid to snitch.
That was a skit.
Was that real criminal information?
Y'all be letting anybody on y'all sets, man, in y'all sets, on y'all blocks. Nasty work. But it's crazy how we was just going back and forth with Ceddy Nash. He didn't want to do the boxing match. He said he wanted $30K up front. That let us know here that he didn't want to box. He didn't want to fight. Now, all of a sudden, he just put his damn foot in his mouth, champ, all right? He brought a known marsupial to a reputable gang territory and was boasting about it, champ. Then had to apologize. Y'all niggas know how it go, champ.
What's that real criminal information he was talking about?
Let's let him speak again.
I didn't give. What are you talking about?
Yes, you did.
Well, I don't know. We haven't watched the clip yet, so I don't even know what the fuck you said. I don't remember. But
I said I didn't give any information. The paperwork is out there. Nobody gave nothing. Nobody.
Now play that, bro. Now play that.
Yeah, I didn't.
So he's saying that whatever happened in this case, whatever he said, nothing was used to get anybody locked up. So nobody got locked up for whatever he said or whatever the case may be. He's saying that the paperwork is out there. Now, this is where they trying to play and tiptoe on that line on what's telling or not. And you're going to hear him when he speaks about YSL Woody and why YSL Woody is not a marsupial. You can see what I mean. They trying to paint an even thinner line to what telling is. Now it has to be on paperwork. Oh, telling, snitching is defined by paperwork, right? Well, not all the time, champ. If you go into somewhere and you make a call and you say that Stino got something or whatever and I get locked up for it, you cause me to get locked up, champ. Period. If it starts an investigation, whatever the case may be. Shit, you could even just be putting more eyes on me than I didn't need. I consider that telling. I consider that immoral. But we're gonna watch Ceddy Nash paint that line, champ. That pencil thin line, champ. Between right and wrong.
To hear it.
I need to hear that.
they're trying to find it right now.
Crisis actors are real.
We here on No Jump about to
Brandon's
play
not
something.
racist.
Give us
What else
1
did I
minute.
learn
We're gonna
today?
find it, right?
They said they can't hear it.
Okay, but here's my question: is what was the reaction to you bringing Woody to the hood though? How did this go down that you ended up posting this apology?
Ask him, champ. Ask him.
You got to confirm the OGs and everything. That's how that go. I'm not going to get into too much details. Who know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I take full responsibility for that.
Come
Nobody
on,
else in
gang.
that video but me. That's on me.
You gotta tell the OGs. The OGs didn't know what he was doing, so therefore he got in trouble for it. The OGs didn't know that he was pulling up with a known marsupial. Had they had known, I believe he wouldn't have been able to do that. But that's just what I think. Ceddy Nash would probably tell you a different story, champ.
But Woody's still your boy though.
Huh?
Woody's still your boy. You're not like disowning him, right?
Man.
I'm not disowning Woody, but he shouldn't have been there. That's what that is.
Okay, and Jefe has a question for you.
Hey, right. Look, I did a little segment right pertaining to that little.
The nigga Aunt Jefe is talking into the mic like the phone is connected to the mic. He's talking into the mic like if he moved closer to the mic, Ceddy Nash should hear him louder. I believe this nigga got Tweety birds in his head, y'all.
Situation, so a nigga don't want to be flagging or putting no stigma on people that don't belong. But I want to ask you a question. You got a video? Did you ever do a video saying that Lil Woody was a rat?
Ever do that?
Did you ever do a video like when he was down, getting on the stand and that Young Thug stuff was going on? Did you ever have a video saying that he was a rat or a snitch or anything?
I put the interrogation video out. I'm gonna drop that interrogation video.
So you agree?
Oh, he clout chasing.
So you agree he was a rat, right?
He put the interrogation video out. And he had multiple lives on Instagram where he was talking. Look, man. Come on, man. Everything is easily YouTubeable. Hey. Fucking microphone. Look. YSL Woody and Ceddy Nash go at it live. Must see. This is 11 months ago. All right. Everything changed here when they met up at the YSL trial. On my soul, nigga said, "But yo, bro, it's this microphone, bro. I gotta get a new mic, bro." This shit right here is like nothing. It's like nothing but static be coming off of this, bro. On my soul. Nasty, nasty, nasty work, right? But like I said, bro, the nigga Ceddy Nash definitely did call YSL Woody a rat. They was going at it, talking about how they was gonna pop each other and all types of shit.
You said they chased your monkey ass out the bay. I'm not coming to Chuck E. Cheese with your little tiny ass. What we gonna do? Play in the pole pit?
If you ever contact them.
Hey, we see you. Hey, we see you drowning over there in the goddamn kiddie pool section. Was you at the 2 feet section?
If you ever contact them, I'm on your ass.
Woody, hey, Woody, look. Why you have floaties on in 2 feet, nigga?
This nigga is a porridge eating ass nigga on my soul. Like that nigga eat nothing but porridge, champ.
I didn't hear what you said. It blowed out.
I said you agree he was a rat?
Yes.
If I found out the real, because y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? Before I found out, it did look bad, and that was what I was initially saying. True indeed. But when I found out the real, that's not what it is. You got to go back and find out Thug told Cuz to do all this shit. So, whatever.
So Young Thug told YSL Woody to do everything that he did. Ceddy Nash is saying that Little Woody is not a marsupial. He's not a tattletale. Dodger salute, champ. Because Young Thug told him to do everything that he did, from the interrogation to all that. Young Thug told him to do that, so he can't be a snitch. Not that nobody got convicted, which we've been hearing people say that's wrong. Not nothing else. Young Thug told him to do that.
Just said everything and everything like that. Go back and literally listen to, understand the nigga Thug Cuz to go up there and do that. You gotta remember,
That's
after charged with the murder of Donovan Thomas.
But no, who told him to go to the interrogation room and say everything he said?
Yeah, originally.
Thug told him to do that?
If you say, the nigga said Tezzy and Quez did this and did that, understand Tezzy and Quez literally in real life don't exist.
Yeah, but he also said a lot of things, bro. That interrogation was wild hours. Plus, it proved that he had a working relationship with them. So forget about thugging them. Okay, cool. So you want to argue about the thugging. What about everybody else that he may have got locked up? And that interrogation footage, he know them officers. Period. He knows them. They got a relationship with him, bro. He's done this before. He know how this work. So yeah, at the end, he probably made up a couple of things because he ran out of information to give them. This is facts. And I highly doubt that Young Thug told him to go in there and talk about him and talk about whoever and make stories up and tell the truth or not tell the truth. This is diabolical work right here, Ceddy Nash.
So if you go in the interrogation room and you make up names and shit like that, then hey, shit, what you say?
Yeah, but he also said names of people that actually exist. Period. He made up names and stories, but he also told truth too. And even if you talking to them, why are you talking to them?
We don't know if them names is made up.
Bad.
My thing is this: if you can kick Woody out the hood, you gotta kick half the hood out because everybody in the hood they snitching. A lot of people snitching in the hood. It just don't make sense. You gotta take the whole hood out.
Well, hold on,
Can't nobody go.
No, Woody, whatever is the second most famous snitch in America behind Charles White.
So Woody not even a completely snitch.
No. But hold on, how you have Operation Draws Down and then bring a snitch to the 60s?
But the snitch is already in the 60s.
Man, nah.
It's snitches
That
everywhere.
sounds
That's what I'm saying.
He's saying that he's not
Can I
really a
give my
snitch.
unprofessional opinion on this? It sounds like he's...
How you ain't calling him a snitch? We got his video.
Listen.
Yo, see, Brandon, like, yo, look, right? And this is another thing that I gotta say, bro. It's another thing I gotta say for Jefe, bro. And Jefe took a little light jab at me yesterday. He threw his paw out. He hit me with the little Mucinex jab last night, which we gonna get into later. But he didn't want to mention my name because you know how they do. They don't want to give you no clout. But nigga, I know you talk about me, nigga. I'm the only one that's on your heels like that. On my soul. But you sitting there talking about gang politics with 1, 2, 3, 4 non-affiliates. You still have not yet gave me an apology, champ. On my soul, I'm more gang affiliated than either one of them niggas. Facts. You still have not yet issued an apology to Stina Risky and the Republic, champ. On my soul. And you call Mark the Shark white, so you gotta issue that nigga apology too, whoever he is, champ. In the heavens, champ. You gotta mention that. You gotta listen. You gotta mention that nigga get that nigga apology too, champ. On my soul.
So what it sound like he's saying is that Young Thug told Woody to say that, like it was like basically pre-rehearsed. Like he basically authorized him to say what he said.
Well, but no.
So what it sound like he's saying is that Young Thug told Woody to say that, like it was like basically pre-rehearsed. Like he basically
pre-rehearsed. Pre-rehearsed is pre-rehearsed the word, son? I heard rehearse before, but is pre-rehearsed a word? My son Jefe is tweaking. But that's what he said, champ. That's what he said.
Authorized him to say what he said.
Well, but here's the thing. Look. He's essentially saying.
I'm telling you what he's saying. I don't know what's up.
I hear that.
Check it out. But this is what you got to understand. I'm a nigga that's not about to. This shit is content, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like I'm a real street nigga. This shit is content. I'm not about to give it enough energy to where I'm about to go dig and be like, oh, is this the truth? Is this that?
Well, when you no.
See, and that's your problem, Aunt Jefe. That's your problem. You make up words and you can't spell, and you also don't want to do research. You want to conclude and pre-rehearse, and you want to do all these things, champ. Salute the big cuzzo. You a real street nigga, so real street niggas don't research what they talking about, bro. And I thought you was a wallahi now. I thought you was on your wallahism shit, champ.
I know what's out there.
No. But since we got him on the line,
there's suspension of disbelief. We need to use.
Nah, my son Mark the Shark is not deceased, champ. He's just no longer with us, champ.
Twice now.
The only issue I have with what this dude is saying, don't know him from Adam.
Wait, all right. Yeah. What's the question?
Why ain't Thug this Woody at all?
Because if he do anything street related, he go back to jail.
I mean,
stipulations.
It has probation stipulations.
You would ask somebody this.
That's called dual sovereignty.
I have a question.
The same reason why he called Kid Cudi a snitch and then deleted it. He trying to fly up under the radar. He not trying to be on. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't he call Woody?
But I'm saying.
But the thing was,
hold on.
So the reason why you feel like he's not a tattletale is because Young Thug didn't. Bro, this is all little kid banter. Oh, well, if Young Thug, like, bro, who you trying to convince? A child? Nigga, these are child arguments, bro. These is children tactics. Salute for still having Mark the Sharp's back. Yo, bro, listen, I'm not an evil person, bro. I'm not on no evil shit, nigga. On my soul. I still got show face back, nigga. Not like that, but I don't want nothing bad to happen to niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, bro, this shit is nasty work.
Hold on. The same reason why he asked the judge, could he still be in contact with Gunner and work with Gunner and haven't did it?
But he knew Woody was a snitch boy.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But bro,
he's clearly not embracing Woody.
He's not obvious. Embracing Woody, bro.
It's obvious.
He embraced it when he took him to the hood, but he don't embrace it when the people don't embrace it.
Can I say this?
I'm talking about Thug.
Yeah,
Thug ain't about to go at the start witness and he on state probation.
Right.
Can I ask a question?
He can't.
Yes.
So Well,
let it out, loved one.
This guy said he'll defend, and I have no dog in this.
Yeah, you do.
He'll defend.
No, you do.
Only the no jumper card.
The no jumper K card. That's
listen.
your card.
You better stop that. Better stop that no jumpers a gang shit, bro. Y'all niggas better stop that, bro. And it's crazy because back in the day, Los Angeles streets wouldn't even allow that type of talk to happen. Whether you joking or not, niggas would have got pressed. It's reputable gang members in there, bro, allegedly, supposedly. Why they let these niggas play like that, bro? The no jumper set and all that. Come on, man. Y'all letting these niggas get too comfortable, bro. This nigga got his groin out, bro. This nigga Adam is showing y'all his whole groin, bro.
You'll defend Lil Woody to us, right? Like, oh, well, thug this and thug that, which is basically you saying Lil Woody's not really a snitch. Why didn't you defend him to the OGs
to
when
the
they coming at
60s?
you?
Woo! Yeah,
That's a great
thug
question.
this and thug. Only the no jumper
That's a great question, though. I'm not gonna lie.
card.
That is an awesome question.
You'll defend Lil Woody to us, right? Like, oh, well, thug this and thug that, which is basically you saying Lil Woody's not really a snitch. Why didn't you defend him to the OGs when
the
they coming at
60s?
you?
Woo! Yeah, that's what we saying. Why you ain't defend to the 6-0? Why you ain't take up for
great question, Brandon.
That don't make sense. It's like you left him out, like you brought him out the Cali and left him out the dry.
Because he would never have to issue no public
For
apology
once,
if nothing wasn't wrong with Woody.
Y'all assaulting.
Exactly. Now you guys are getting it. Pause. Now you guys are using y'all unused brains, champ. Great question. Why are you defending Woody to us, but you wasn't defending Woody to the niggas that made you apologize? If it was nothing wrong with it, you wouldn't have had to make an apology. When Nipsey Hussle brought YG to the hood, I believe he got DP'd, and he took his DP. Period. He got it. They got it rocking. Son is crazy.
Hey, hold on.
Let him talk.
Hold on.
Let's say
you say you mess with him, but you let the whole California assault his character. You're not even standing up for him. Before you liked him, but now everybody's assaulting his character, but you ain't taking up for him.
Hey, look, check this out, man. Today is 610 day. It's bad for him to say the wrong thing right now.
Yes.
But he should have did it then. If he gonna do it, then stand for it. Don't do nothing and then go back and retract it.
Let him respond.
Because that is a pretty good point.
That's a really good question.
Right now it's the same thing I said to everybody else.
But you apologizing.
Hold on, let him talk.
Why would you do it then apologize?
Why didn't you defend him?
Everybody don't agree with what I'm saying though.
Then say
But
it
you
anyway.
a big dude, bro. They ain't gonna beat you up, bro. You a big ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, shit, let them be. Let them.
If they do beat him up, so what?
I'm standing on my shit.
If you do something, then stand for it. If you brought Woody there, then you stay with Woody then.
What people don't know is after that, nigga, I stayed in the hood and we had to do.
No, you lame, man. Your hood pimping you.
bro.
You can't even be real. Your hood pimping you. Your hood.
Niggas is wild. Look at this nigga in Jefe face. This nigga look crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Ceddy Nash, you're not as respected as you want people to believe, champ. You got YouTubers laughing at you, champ. You got Boochie Bear with the tightest of pants. You got Adam with the shortest of shorts. And you got Lush with the baggiest of cargo pants. Those pants is the 1950s UPS snow pants, champ. You got Aunt Jefe with the goddamn, bro, what's up with my son's side beard, bro? Why his side beard look like that, champ? Why that shit look like a zigzag, champ? You got these niggas clowning you right now, Ceddy Nash. You got the blonde one, the blonde assassin, Wildin', and the crackhead, champ.
Pimping you, because they have to pimp you. You ain't got your own mind, gang.
Nah,
come on, gang.
Damn, champ.
Nah, let him talk, bro. Let him talk.
Come on, no, I'm just saying though.
No
if you
more
took him there,
marathon burgers for us.
if you take him there, stand on it. Then say, look, I know y'all don't like it, but then I like it. Then if they want to DP you, tell them to DP you. Then take the DP for Woody. Then
Yeah, why couldn't you convince the OGs?
no,
That's the question.
yeah,
Let
tell
him
them Woody
answer.
good.
Let him
Convince
answer.
like you try to convince us.
Let him fucking answer.
It went from prelim to pre-trial. Let's go.
This nigga 607 look like a human bat on my soul. You seen one of them human-sized bats? That niggas ever seen one of them shits? I forgot what they call them shits. On my soul. Look at this shit. It's my son 607 He look just like this shit, bro. Straight. Look at that shit. It's my son sleeping on my soul. It's my nigga the sleeping Look at my son's face. Yo. Yeah, nigga's the embodiment of jerk seasoning on my soul. Pause.
Go.
Why?
I just told you, everybody in agreement. I'm not trying to bring no negative distractions to the set.
But
if you think whatever,
You brought Woody.
So he had to apologize. So he did.
you done lost your motherfucking mind.
But bro, you a trophy in the
I'm not one of these.
Man, your crib card gone. Your crib card gone.
One more
It's
time.
over with. His crib card gone. They turned the
Yo, I'm telling you, bro, they get a kick out of this shit until it's something about they set. They get a kick out of a non-affiliate sitting up there popping their shit, talking about your crib card is gone and doing all this shit. They get a kick out of this, bro. Look at Air Jefe's face, bro. He is thoroughly amused by this. Thoroughly, bro. This is like, come on, man. What are we talking about?
But
if you think whatever,
You brought Woody.
So he had to apologize. So he did.
you done lost your motherfucking mind.
But bro, you a trophy in the
I'm not one of these.
Man, your crib card gone. Your crib card gone.
One more
It's
time.
over with. His crib card gone. They turned him into a slave, gang. Nigga, they turned to a slave. You did something.
Hey, bro.
He brought the second most famous snitch to the 60s.
Era.
Ceddy, but
And we
that's funny.
still want to be able to go to marathon.
Hey, hold on. Hey, what shit was
All Boochie Brandon care about is marathon burgers. Oh, we still got to go to Marathon Burger. Marathon Burger. We still got to go to Marathon Burger. Like, bro. Because Jefe is from a rival hood. Okay, look, right? I understand that. My beef with Aunt Jefe is he got tight. I believe J Hood is from Stevenson Village or some shit like that. That's not the same thing as Aunt Jefe, right? Is it? He got mad because J Hood was rocking with your boy Stino and talking his talk. So what I'm saying is, how could you sit around and let 607 out? Even just talk about gang affiliated situations. If you're if you're so against that, then be against it all the time. Cause to me, now you just have no morality as long as you getting that goddamn check.
y'all on?
They were like, you see them?
I need to know what street they was on.
Hey, listen, can we just say that the opinions of Unc do not reflect
No,
the
shut
opinions
up.
of
They was on Brian Hurst?
You let him.
Nigga said my son Unc is on his gremlin shit, but the wet John. These Johns. It can't just be any gremlin. Because the gremlins all be fuzzy and all that. You know what I'm saying? Until you hit the 607 John. You know what I'm saying? Until they get the water and then they end up on a 607 swag. You right? Facts. I agree with that one too, champ.
Hold on.
No, you shut your ass up. You don't want to go to Marathon Burger. I do.
Listen, if he took Woody, then guess what? I took Woody over there. Woody, I fuck with him. But he gonna took him and then like throwing rocks to hide in your hand.
I think what Unc is trying to say.
My hands off of
You had your hand when you saying you sorry.
Hold on.
Why you apologize to a man for something you thought was right?
No,
listen.
He said if you ain't apologetic, why apologize?
Yeah, but he already did it. You thought it was right. So if your mind was made up, you thought it was right, then ride for it then.
Hey, let me say
this. Your grip card gone,
Let me say this. Man, y'all tripping. Ceddy. No, Ceddy.
You making up your own titles right now. That's cool. You making up your own titles.
Hey, Ceddy, let me say this. Hell no.
Every time somebody, and Ceddy said this shit to me too, that's why I stopped even talking about him for a while until he did this foul shit. He used to say this all the time. Yeah, bro, go ahead, bro. You gonna run your narrative. You gonna run your play. Run your play. I asked him, I said, bro, why you always saying run your play? He like, because that's what you doing, bro. You running your play. Go ahead, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro. You running your play. Like, bro, I'm not running a play. I'm speaking facts. But just because it's something that you know is facts, you gonna say, oh, you gonna make titles, or you making your titles. He may be making his titles. He may be clip farming or whatever they call that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, what he's saying is right, bro. If you really believe that son wasn't a snitch, why you couldn't say that shit to the big homies, champ? And this is just facts. It's because you're a non-factor, Ceddy Nash. Although you want niggas to believe you're such a big crip, you're a non-factor, champ. Nobody believes you, bro.
I think what tripping.
Nah, you gotta start tripping, Ceddy. You gotta turn up for that. I can't lie.
Man, you can't tell them to start tripping over the phone and have a phone battle.
He mad, gang. He mad as fuck. He been cripping for years. He just lost his card. He mad, gang. Yeah, go to your
you guys are laughing.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
You go join the Bloods now.
No, hell no.
Go take Woody to the Bloods.
You ready to go to the mom if you want to.
Hey, can I say this though? With all due respect, I'm being extra with it. But I'm just like, I don't know if we just from two different places, but bro, you like a trophy in the hood. You doing something positive.
Who a trophy?
He's buddy trolling him. He's buddy trolling him right now. He's hitting him with the, oh, we buddies and all that. Oh, you know, you a trophy and all that. But he really don't mean none of this shit. He really just trying to make a point. He really trying to make this nigga look stupid. If you're such a trophy, how come you couldn't not apologize? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you couldn't stand on that when you bringing Woody there? You know what I'm saying?
This guy, let's say.
Ceddy.
I think any talented. I think anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Man, why
No.
Can I say
They trolling fire.
No, because like you said earlier, you from Long Beach. So you gotta talk about trophies in Long Beach.
Can I make my point and then listen? Can I make my point then y'all really feel me?
You can't say who a trophy.
Just let me.
And I've been beefing with the Rolling Sixties more than half my life.
Hey, Munchie, just let me get the point out.
He knows his ops. Munchie knows who his ops are.
Listen.
Say an asset. He's an
asset.
Okay.
Listen, he is a trophy-like asset. Like I'm saying both. Look, but the point I'm saying is you're doing something positive for your community. Lil Woody is somebody who is very popular within the culture. The snitch stuff, I would say at best it could be, it's arguable.
No, it's not.
Wait, let me finish.
I love Woody, but Woody told.
That's how you.
Let me say one thing.
Hold on. No.
I want to say my point.
Let me say one thing.
Based on what Ceddy is telling us,
based on what
it's
Ceddy telling
arguable.
If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
I just want to say this.
That's how you
follow him.
That's how you create a gang of itty bitty snitches, bro.
But Woody is more valuable.
Call Thug up. If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
Follow Woody.
Woody is more valuable though.
Y'all trying to produce a gang of itty bitty snitches around the community, because he popular.
Woody not snitching right now. Woody right now working for God. He trying to get people to change. He more valuable to the trenches than they keep on rejecting shit that's value to them. Right? He can be valued.
No, listen.
Since he snakes, he get on the internet threatening people.
But he can still be a value though.
There's no value in snitching.
It's value in. Come on,
we gotta move the conversation up, because as a person who is not from LA, the guy from Hoover was able to give a bunch of Bloods the green light to go to a Hoover Park and do a video.
Yeah, you obviously don't know the politics.
Well, that's a Hoover issue. You
you obviously don't know what the fuck is. No, because your point is wrong.
Why can't snitches get together?
This is because Brandon. Listen, man. This is because Brandon made a good point Keep it on Ceddy Nash and what he did, bro. Being a non-affiliate and not really knowing who is against who and all that. That's why when people's like, oh, Jefe is not in that set. Listen, I don't care what set Jefe is in. I just like to talk about morality. No matter what set you in, general morality is something that everybody should have. I'm not gonna lie. It is. On my soul. And if you don't have that, we have a problem. But there goes Boochie Bear again, champ, talking too much.
With people, Crips and Blood get together.
No. Hold on, radio. It go back to you got to stand on Long Beach plates. These Bloods don't beef with the Hoovers.
Exactly. Listen.
They bring coalition.
No.
They don't let me talk because I'm not from California. I don't got the right to politics about California.
But you got to stand in Redondo Beach plate.
No. That's not out of line.
I'm gonna tell you how. Wait.
That's not out of line.
Clown that nigga, bro.
Hoovers don't beef with Bloods like that.
Hoovers are cool with the Bloods.
With all due respect, can I please point out?
They still got Ceddy Nash on the phone right now, champ. I believe all these niggas is off of Perkies or something, champ. They off something. Jerry Gambuti says this sound like The View, a bunch of women screaming over each other. Bro. This is a bunch of child-minded adults, champ. But I can't lie. If I was to have a conversation with Ceddy Nash, I would be asking some of these same questions, champ. I'm not going to hold you. And it is interesting to see, Ceddy Nash talking about he's such a big, reputable guy. And, the last 2 days have been tough for him, champ.
They only beef for one blood hood.
Very
don't beef for Bloods.
They don't.
Why y'all didn't do this shit when Woody was here?
Moving and Sue Whooping.
Why we wait till Woody leave?
The fuck you talking about?
Hypocrisy. You just let a dude from St. Louis go in on L.A. gang business.
You trying to start shit.
I didn't go in on. I didn't do that. But the guy from Long Beach can't just ask
I didn't do that.
He's not.
Listen, hold up.
You did do that.
You watching this? Hold up. Let me tell you.
And then Brandon looks at Jefe for some type of acknowledgement. Do you understand me? No, champ. Just shut up. Make your point and sit back, champ. Just make a point, sit back. Don't ask no questions. You are a cornball, sir. Facts. 9 times out of 10, whatever question you're going to ask is going to be filled with corn, champ.
He just said some bullshit.
I was trying to.
Hey, hold on, man. Hey, hold on. Let's
bullshit. Hold up, listen.
I'm going to tell you like Munchie B. Let's stand in Malibu place.
Hold up, gang. Listen. Listen. I didn't say that. This is what I said. Let me say what I said.
That's a diss.
Let's slow it down.
Let me say what I said.
How is that a diss?
Let me say what I said. If you a man and you take somebody to go do something and you reject what you do, then you no longer that gang no more. You no longer a man, so you can't be a Crip. Your Crip card is gone. I'm riding with the Crips. We need stand-up people in the Crips that's gonna understand when we do something, we do it, and that's on 6-0. Right?
See, Munchie, you should be all over him.
Right? That's on 6-0.
You should be all over him.
Hey, no.
See, bro, y'all niggas playing, bro. See, bro. Y'all playing, bro. I don't know, bro. I really thought this shit was some sacred shit. Being from New York, I thought this shit was some sacred shit, but now I see that it's not, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. Now I see that it's not. AB says, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the room decor. This is nasty. Niggas making millions of dollars and the shit look like this. Niggas done bought 2 goddamn living room curtains and put this shit over the couches that used to be there because they be piping in there. This is where so they got the plug talk area that's in the back, but then they also use this room as Adam's side pipe room where, it's not nothing to do with Lena. He's just piping shorties and niggas in this room when everybody's not there. He's piping everybody, champ. So they had to throw these little nasty couch curtain joints on there, champ, that everybody's so comfortable on. Niggas nasty, bro. That shit probably got roaches and all types of shit in there, champ. Ants.
No. Shit.
He removed the zip card from St. Louis.
That's on 6-0, gang. But all I'm saying is, Woody, listen.
Adam, do you see my point?
No, but you
playing too much.
Hoover bringing some blood to their park. I had you know Cartoon from Avalon.
Yes.
I brought him to my park, Darby Park, and he interviewed me.
But what
he didn't tell nobody though.
I'm asking a question.
This nigga Munchie B move like them Christmas shits, the fucking Christmas ornaments that you put outside, and it just be like this. Nigga move like the Santa Claus joint. That's how that nigga talk on my soul. He move like one of them Chuck E. Cheese shits. That be at Chuck E. Cheese, they be singing this shit on the stage. The robot Jones. That's how my son move. This nigga's crazy.
Hoover bringing some blood to their park.
My son.
I had you know Cartoon from Avalon.
My son, watch.
I brought him to my park, Darby Park, and he interviewed me.
But what
he didn't tell nobody though.
I'm asking a question. Simply.
Yeah. My son.
That means that guy.
Animatronic Munchie B champ. Champ. Champ.
Has a certain level of respect. And what I'm saying is, Ceddy is telling us, from what I'm hearing, what Jefe hearing, what Adam's hearing, that basically Woody isn't really a snitch. This is new information.
I'm saying
this is new information. So based on that, what I'm saying to Ceddy is this: if you in your heart feel like Woody ain't really a snitch, why take a DP? Why take any type of action?
I'm gonna give Ceddy the response to that. What do you think? What do you want to say?
Whether Woody is snitch or not?
Fair question.
Everything. What are you talking about? So how could you have that conversation when you got a million things going on?
What conversation?
Oh my soul. The old Rudolph shit, diabolical. Diabolical, bro. The abominable snowman and all that. The abominable snowman and all that. You remember them, Johns? That's how my son move. Nigga, a dance machine. On my soul, it's a dancing machine.
Woody is shit. I'm standing on this. Woody ain't no. I done said this countless times. Anybody disagree? You free to disagree.
He not no snitch. That's what I'm saying. So tell it to the rest of the Crips.
I've never really heard people argue that it was all a big conspiracy with Doug, and that's why he was telling. That's the first time I heard that theory. So you can't really.
That's
blame
what I'm saying. They looked like they loved Woody when they was out there. That could have been a love connection.
Hey, look,
California could have went up.
Connection.
No, then go up. Then I'm just saying this. I'm Crip. I'm blood. So California understand me. I'm talking to California, gang.
This niggas keep saying he Crip and he blood, bro, and nobody's gonna violate him. On my soul, this is how soft it's become out there. And like I said, man, I got a lot of respect for Los Angeles, bro. I'm from New York. A lot of New York niggas got respect for Los Angeles. It's not like how y'all feel about New Yorkers. A lot of New Yorkers love Cali, bro. That's where niggas was getting all the good bud from. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your plug had some Cali bud, you was lit. But, bro, y'all niggas looking soft out there, bro. You got reputable gang members sitting, a reputable Crip gang member, a reputable Blood gang member, sitting there letting somebody from St. Louis talk about they a Crip and they a Blood. Ain't that set tripping?
Ain't so let me talk to California.
All right, Ceddy, what are you saying?
Oh, but he just playing around, champ. Oh, all right.
What?
The YSL trial ended yesterday. Okay.
The whole RICO is done. All 28 people done.
What that mean?
What that mean?
So now we can start exposing all the criminal arrangements made behind the scenes? Or
He's saying if he was a snitch, people would be locked up. That's what he's trying
People
to say.
is locked up.
Hey, listen. If Josh say Munchie shot at me and then he come to court and say he didn't, he's still told. That's telling.
Right.
You can't have tail.
Right.
You can't change
But all right, what about snitching on the dead? What about snitching and finesse?
Well, I feel a way about that though.
It's all a finesse.
I feel like
if nobody get cuffed, you ain't snitched enough. If nobody get cuffed, you ain't snitched enough.
Real quick, let me play devil advocate. Let me give it to you like this. Let's say you in jail, Munchie, and you get at Tiny Munchie like, you know what I'm saying, you tell him to make up some lies to get you off, like, hey, look, say this and that happened, woo, woo, but it really didn't happen, and he come to court and do that. That's telling?
No, we agreed on that.
That's what he basically saying. That's what he trying to say. I'm not saying
He the
I
only
believe
one
it.
saying that.
But the problem I have with this guy,
Doug would
the
still
issue I have with
follow
this guy
Woody if that was
is
the case.
he can tell us how the guy ain't no snitch. I always thought that gang members were at least loosely friends. You guys kind of know each other. You come up with each other. That's how it is where I'm from. And it's like, if
Bro said, I was under the impression that all gang members was friends, and you know they all grew up together, and they all went to the same schools, and you know they ate Sunday dinner together and helped each other mow the lawn and plant flowers and skip through fields of daisies and lilac, champ. Brandon, what the F are you talking about? This is why niggas call you Boochie, bro. You just can't stop. You can't stop. Just soft. You can't stop. You just can't stop. Nasty work.
I say, hey, bro, it ain't really like that. This, that, and the third. My friends or my homies should at least respect my word enough to say, all right, bro, well, if you gonna vouch for the nigga, go ahead and do it.
But
it was like apologies being made as if you know you did something wrong. Now you're telling me you did nothing wrong.
Hold on. I got a question.
Why he always look at Aunt Jefe, bro? Nigga, Aunt Jefe is looking through Brandon. Aunt Jefe is making sure he doesn't agree with nothing Brandon says, bro. He's looking through Brandon's soul. Check this.
It was like apologies being made.
Watch
as
Brandon.
If you know you did
And
something wrong.
Aunt
Now
Jefe.
you're telling me you did nothing wrong.
Hold on. I got a question for Young Ant.
No.
Young Ant.
Nigga put his head down. Diabolical. And nigga put his head down, jeez. Oh, yeah. My son Aunt Jefe looked straight through, bro, on my soul. That was some gangster shit, I ain't gonna lie. My son looked straight through, bro's soul.
It was a lot of hoorah. Did you apologize for bringing 600 to St. Andrews Park?
Hell no, for what? Nigga?
So why he apologize?
Hold on. The nigga, this Ceddy Nash, not young Aunt Jefe.
No, that's the whole. You're not following me. So you're not following me.
Bro, it's like, bro, Ceddy, come on, Munchie. Stop.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why did he apologize then?
Adam, it's arbitrary. Different people have different rankings like Pokemon.
So the rest of the gang banging community on YouTube doesn't respect Ceddy Nash. So Ceddy Nash is not a respected Crip YouTuber. My son Aunt Jemima Jefe champ. My son Aunt Mucinex Buffet champ. Just said, don't compare me to no goddamn Cedric Nash champ.
So you're not following me?
Bro, it's like, bro, Ceddy Nash.
It was a lot of hoorah. Did you apologize for bringing 600 to St. Andrews Park?
Hell no, for what? Nigga?
So why he apologize?
Hold on. The nigga, this Ceddy Nash, not young Aunt Jefe.
No, that's the whole. You're not following me,
bro. What are you talking about?
So you're not following me?
Bro, it's like, bro, Ceddy, come on, Munchie. Stop.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why did he apologize then?
Adam, it's arbitrary. Different people have different rankings like Pokemon. Some people can get away with something, and another person.
My son Munchie tried to throw an alley-oop just now that didn't land on my soul. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Blind niggas can't throw alley-oops. It's just impossible. You gotta run and snap so the nigga can throw you the ball so you can catch it and dunk, champ. There was no snap. He just threw the ball just now, champ. On my soul.
Just can't get away with it.
That's what I'm saying. Woody was there. Everybody was smiling in the camera. All the 6-0s was there. Everybody knew he was snitching when he was there. Why the problem when he leave? That's all I'm saying.
The whole world seen him on the stage.
Right.
On television.
They seen it before they was all smiling, before they were all fanned out in the video.
I can't recall.
Everybody was fanned out in the video. Everybody was happy to see Woody. It was all love in the video. So why not show the same love once the world knows?
I didn't say
right. I agree.
Right, that's all I'm saying. If you a 6-0, listen, it's already bad with games. We got a bad image. Yeah. Everybody saying this brick baby, everybody in jail for all this stuff. We got to go around and show some kind of love. We got to spread some type of.
There you go, Dink Edison. Because Ceddy Nash is not from California. Ceddy Nash does not run none of those blocks. Ceddy Nash is being extorted as far as I'm concerned. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true or not, champ. Hands. You remember what Ceddy Nash was doing yesterday? We was showing his palms. I don't know if that's true or not, champ. But I've heard that he's not really from there, and you know, sometimes you gotta pay like you weigh. This is facts.
It's kind of like the Crip Mac DP. It's like the Crip Mac DP.
And let me say this, and I ain't saying I'm running nothing, but when you the person in your community helping at the park, you doing shit at summer night lights, you the dude over there, you the dude pulling up, helping motherfuckers out, and could potentially get chipped. How a motherfucker that don't even be over there can tell me who the fuck to have over there?
Man, dudes living in Vegas. It's like the Crip Mac DP. A lot of that Crip Mac DP, when they was recording them and stuff, I felt like, nah, these niggas is just...
My son Brandon just jumped in front of my son Aunt Jefe, my son Mucinex Jefe, point right there, champ. This nigga has to make, what type of karate pants is these, bro? These is skydiving pants right here, champ. You only supposed to wear these pants when you in the wind tunnel and you like this and the shit push you up. But because it can't push him up, he just kept the pants, champ. They whoosh when he walked, champ. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. On my soul. Nobody cares about your point, bro.
Just clout chasing. And I kind of feel like it's a similar thing going on. Like, I just don't feel like you should apologize, my nigga. That's what I'm just saying straight up.
I'm gonna say that. You shouldn't apologize.
Aren't there a lot of people doing a lot worse shit that aren't apologizing?
But listen. Hey, but why whenever some negative go down, y'all want to bring up some more negative shit to make this right?
He apologized.
Wrong is wrong.
No, it's based on what he's telling us now, Munchie.
Here's
he's
the whole
giving
point.
us new information.
He apologizing for nothing. He don't even believe what he apologizing. He's saying he's being forced to apologize, but he still believes that Woody not a snitch. So why you apologizing if you being forced to apologize?
What I'm saying,
your apology, you not apologetic then.
Brandon say this. Whenever some snitch shit come up, he say it's snitches everywhere.
Sure
it
is.
It's pedophiles everywhere. That don't mean I'm cool to steal some pussy.
But I'm not gonna sit up and ban the homie from the hood.
No,
if he
wrong
really
is
didn't
wrong.
do-
So just because somebody else did it, don't make it cool over here.
Okay, Munchie, let me ask you a question. What's more wrong?
That's right, champ. That's right, champ. What's wrong is wrong. What's right is right. Said he know he's wrong, but he still wants to keep some sort of street credibility to those that is on his Johnson. It's a couple of Cedric Sabret chases out there, champ. They was in my comments going crazy. You have to talk about him in order to be in the algorithm. Nigga, I talk about everybody, champ. Get used to it. On my soul.
Sitting up, letting a lie about something continue in acting based on that.
I don't know that to be the truth.
Right.
But I'm telling you this information he giving us now. This man said the man ain't no snitch. So why is the man apologizing for bringing the man to the hood as if the man is a snitch?
That's what I'm saying.
The
That make
YSL
Woody like a snitch.
The YSL case is completely over. Let's see if Woody come to an interview and say Thug told him to do that.
Now we gonna get DP.
Why would Woody come to California? Why would Woody come to California now when he know how California gonna back door?
Well,
they just back door.
No, Adam already get content with
well,
it.
with that
Him
too,
and Brick Baby.
But they went to Atlanta.
But with that too, that all depends.
I love California,
that all
man.
depends if the YFL
Take your ass back.
YFL is crazy. The Young Football League, on my soul. The Young Football League is crazy. My son said the YFL. Yo, Aunt Jefe, bro, I want to go half with you on furthering your education, champ. Hit me up, champ. I got half for you to further your education. Enough with the chains and the malarkey, champ. We got to get you a couple of Rosetta Stones. A couple of thesauruses. Encyclopedia Britannica, champ. You ever heard of Britannica? Britannica, champ.
That all depends if the YSL trial was ended like with prejudice or not. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be coming on camera tomorrow, oh yeah, somebody told me this.
My thing is this, whether Woody snitched or not, the 6-0s, they need a clout. They ain't got nobody else. Look, they got nobody else to get no clout off of, so they need some.
C says that listen, right? I don't have that much of a strong dislike for Aunt Jefe. Before me and Aunt Jefe went through whatever we went through, champ, I would watch his content, bro. Like, all right, okay, cool. This nigga giving some information and shit. I would react to some of his shit. But it's after he said what he said and did what he did and tried to do what he did after that. Yeah, man, it's lit. I ain't gonna hold you. It's lit. I'm the wrong person to get on the bad side of, bro. And he's gonna get to know that soon, champ. On my soul. Man, not a single one of them know what Woody did or why they call him a snitch. Well, they were mentioning the interrogation footage, and that for me is enough. Anybody that has an hour-long interrogation footage or 2-hour interrogation footage or whatever, it's just enough for me, champ. I don't want to chill with nobody that talks that much to the police. That's just me. And I'm not even doing no crimes. I just, morally, I just don't want to do that, champ.
Somebody. They need somebody. They ain't got nobody. They could have had him right there. The pictures was good.
Narrative.
Everything was good.
Let me give
right?
Ceddy Nash a final statement here. What's your response?
Final statement, Cedric.
First off, the 60s don't need no clout. That's out. That's the whole global brand. We ain't hearing that shit. Secondly,
I'm saying some positive clout.
Hold on, let me go. Did you not?
What? What'd you say?
Did you have the ability to interview Woody today?
Yeah, I was trying to interview Woody. He was
scared. He was
taxing.
He a white boy. He don't care.
He was scared.
Yeah,
hey, no, y'all probably scared him.
Nah.
Because Woody a killer. He'll hurt somebody. Come on, gang.
Snitches kill.
But what I'm saying, so he's scared of himself.
Okay, so
What'd you get that Rico? No jumper and say this and say that. He would have came to no jumper and said this and said that. I don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Hey, but hold on. If Woody came today, it ain't my hood. You know what city we in?
I just don't understand. And we keep.
If the audio is fading in and out, leave out of your app and come back in. Like refresh your app. If that's happening to y'all. Hold on. Let me see if it's happening to me right now, champ. Hold on. Yeah, it's probably just you, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. It's probably just you. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep going away from that question because I don't know why. You telling me this man is not a snitch, but then at the same time you're apologizing for bringing a snitch
because
up to
the
OGs. Hey, can you stop interrupting me?
No, because it's a simple point, and you guys keep missing it.
You're acting like I don't understand,
even
and I understand very well.
Say that, you still stand
what I'm telling you, you don't know Lush because you glaze everybody.
No,
but
you don't have enough jug.
I'm not about to. Hey, listen, Glazer. Listen. Hey, look, Adam. If you tell me to sit up here like I don't agree with the shit Wack doing with Nipsey, if you tell me that I gotta co-sign what Wack's saying about Nipsey and shit to be at No Jumper, that's my last day at No Jumper. Like, it's as a man, I'm not gonna sit up and let
integrity. There you go.
Yeah, integrity.
There you go.
Jefe with the words. Listen, integrity. I just don't get it, bro.
Don't let him fool you, champ. And Jefe mess up more words than my grandfather. Rest in peace, champ. My grandfather used to pick cotton when he was young. On my soul. And Jefe is terrible with the words,
bro. And I feel like the homie should have more respect for you if you stand on business as opposed to just capitulating. We're using big words now.
And what
that's
I'm saying,
capitulating to something that's not true.
Right.
I can't trust you.
Right. And if you're a Crip out here, you still won't stand up member. So if you got a Crip,
did you just put voodoo on me when you touched
no,
my
I didn't. Listen, I'll keep real. Listen, if you're a Crip, you still won't stand up members in the Crip. You still won't nobody that can retract their statements. So if he retract the statements right there, who would he make a statement to and retract it for again? Right. That's what I'm saying. So you got to stand up for what you believe in. If you believe Woody wasn't no snitch, take a DP for it. And I fuck with you, gang. I'm just saying though.
Big ass nigga ain't getting DP.
You got to take it.
Too old for all that.
He's 40.
We talking about double penetration.
V-Dog says to me, Woody was helping a thug and yo, listen, any nigga that talk to the police and all that is a snitch, bro. Not gonna lie. Period. That's just what that is, bro. On my soul. Nasty work.
That's double penetration. That's double penetration, gang. That's a new form. That's double penetration now. It's a new form.
It was just, look, let's be honest.
Oh God,
Yeah.
you gonna have a hard
It
time
was just a
with
crazy move to bring him to the hood at this time.
I don't feel it was a crazy move
I
at all.
think that looked good. I wanted to be a 6-0 again.
Hey, no. Honestly,
Listen, I wanted to be a 6-0 again. 6-0's been burnt.
If he would have brought him over here like 2 years down the line, it wouldn't have been as bad. It's bad timing, bro.
This is a problem. Big U just went to jail.
Right.
They got 6-0. They got the hoods looking bad. That was good look for somebody like that. That was a good look for the streets to turn it back around. Woody was there. It could look good. They was smiling. They was happy. Everybody like they wanted to fuck. I mean, everything looked good, right?
Hey,
Right.
I promise you.
Everything
Hey,
looked
listen,
good.
I promise you, if Big U had brought Woody to that hood, nobody would have been saying nothing to him about nothing. And we know that because the Gunner situation. Look at the Gunner situation. He just explained it, they accepted it.
Brandon.
My son Brandon wears size 3 in sneakers. On my son, nigga toes, his nigga feet is mad small, champ. Facts. All these niggas was trying to make their points, bro. Brandon is not making no more points, champ. The nigga 607 Unc look like he just got electrocuted. It's a whole bunch of shit going on, champ.
That's the difference. It's a respect level.
So it's the
Right, hold on.
on.
And two different things. Gunner shit is a wobbler versus his though. Some say Gunner is, and some say he not.
No, Gunner definitely is a marsupial, champ. There is no something. Gunner knows what he is, champ.
Yes, ma'am.
Munchie.
Versus a nigga that had a whole interrogation video.
But look, all right, let me say this. And in his defense, like he said, at least I think I heard Young Thug diss Gunner, but I ain't heard him diss Woody.
Man, because who disses
So
the star
what?
witness and you on papers?
Why you gonna diss Gunner and not
Because he's
diss
an artist
Woody?
and they look a little different.
Man, nigga, fuck both of y'all.
You diss Gunner. What are you talking about?
So the
He
rules are
did
just
diss Gunner.
so the rules just
He
get made
completely
up as we
disses
go along.
himself.
Hey, Munchie, as a
Fuck
gang
nigga,
member
both
from
of y'all.
LA,
Ain't no fuck
Do
with
you
him. Ain't
think
no
they
fuck
would've-
one without the
Who a
other.
game member from LA?
do you think they would have?
I am.
Oh,
Right
sorry.
here.
Exactly. So if you game in from LA, would you go back on something that you did?
Do you think they would have
What you
came
mean go back
at
on
Big
something
U the way they came
Once
at
the milk spilled, the shit spilled.
Let's get a Ceddy. What are you saying?
Ask him a simple question. Mushy, hey, let me ask her this question. If your sister, your blood sister,
Yo, nigga, god damn. Come on now, Cedric. God damn. If your granny was Crip, like, bro, niggas always gotta go into where it hit you in the heart. If your only niece was sick and you had no other choice but to turn blood, champ, like, god damn, bro. Nigga, you was wrong, bro. You know you was wrong. You don't hold no weight in your section. You hold no weight in the 60s. You hold no weight on those blocks. That's just the bottom line. You clout chased. Your life got threatened. You had to give up some bread, allegedly, and that's just what it was.
was from your section and literally was cool with a nigga like Woody after all that just happened, and you ain't dissing him or no nothing, what would you think? Because that's exactly what's going on.
Hold on, if my blood sister was, say it again, was cool with Woody and what?
If your blood sister was cool with a nigga like that, and you ain't never come out and diss him publicly, what would you think is going on?
Basically, Thug's sister fucking with Woody is what he telling you.
No,
that's what he's telling you, bro. They don't know. That's what
but
he
he's talking
said.
about somebody else never came out though, so he's not
He's
talking about
telling
himself.
you, Thug's sister fuck with Woody.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, that's probably why he left it alone. Don't mean to tell.
Bottom line, Woody, if you watching this, man, I'm going to apologize for the behavior of the 6-0s, right? Listen, the behavior was wild and ruthless, gang. We apologize. Come back to L.A. This time, we going to show you love, gang. I'm going to keep it real. So we ain't going to be fake, right? We ain't going to be fake. No.
Yeah, you about to die. That shit funny, bro. It's funny when niggas make a mockery of this shit. Niggas that you know don't hold no weight in the city could talk like this amongst reputable members, champ. I don't want to hear none of you dudes ever again in life talk about who can speak about what and what can be said and who's from what town and nigga, you from across the pond and you from this and you from that. I don't want to hear that shit no more, bro. At all, bro. You niggas is for sale, bro. There's pictures of y'all niggas on Facebook Marketplace, champ. Y'all all for sale, champ.
Oh, gang, we ain't gonna be fake. We gonna show love, gang. Listen, I'm spreading the love. I'm spreading love.
Cannot happen in New York. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas is not even laughing. Like, bro, what you talking about, bro? You not from out here. Straight. He's not playing in New York like this, man.
Listen, we've been known for too much hate, gang. We got Debo in jail. Everything is bad, gang. We got Debo in jail. Everything is bad. We gotta spread love. We gotta spread love. Woody, we love you. Come back.
All right, Ceddy, one last statement before we move on.
So we heard it here. Young Thug's sister fuck with Woody.
Woody not a snitch. I've been saying that nigga since the day I figured it all out.
And when was that?
Is this part of the crisis?
Hold on, and when was that? When you figured it out?
You know, I've been to that court. You know, I know them niggas, right? If
No.
you didn't know that, you know now.
But he said since the day you figured
I've been to that court. You know I know them niggas, right? Nigga, you don't know them. You don't know them. You don't know Thug and them, bro. You don't know them. You don't know them.
it out. When did he figure it out?
Yeah, see, I don't want to argue because I don't know what's real and what's not.
He said August what?
August 14th, 2012.
Look at this nigga.
Oh, you found out last year.
No, nigga,
Look at this nigga Unc, bro.
He said August what?
August 14th, 2012.
2012. Oh, you found out last year.
No, nigga, this is what I just said. I said you want a specific.
Yo, look at Unc, bro.
Oh no, you said it was the day when I figured it out.
This nigga Unc look like a goddamn chocolate king cobra, champ. On my soul, pause. This nigga like he ready to bite somebody right now, champ. On my soul.
Oh, actually, like 2 years ago or like a year ago.
2 years ago.
Okay.
I was like, who the fuck said it?
All right, I'm gonna hit you up, Ceddy. Appreciate you.
I'm just never gonna understand if you're telling me the guy's not a snitch today on Tuesday, but why was you apologizing on Saturday as if he is a snitch? I'm just not gonna apologize for something that's not true. Hey, bro. Hey, look, bro. I know y'all mad, but based on what I know.
But he's playing both sides where he's
this
like,
dude is casting a spell or something over here.
yeah, he's on some freaky Zestophile shit over here. Do you got something to say?
I'm glad I'm not on shrooms right now. This should be like.
What's in that pouch? What's in that fanny pack?
I'm so glad Munchie can't
we
see
just
how
talking about
gay the
Woody?
dude next to him is.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened? What happened? We just talking
He
about
said the dude next to you is freaky.
Not Lush.
Blood.
Lush.
What happened? We talking about Lush. Ooh, Lush.
No, we definitely
I don't know
not.
where shit.
This nigga 607 Unc is bugging, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He's wildin', champ. Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see the video of Ceddy Nash snitching on the news. We not gonna act like that, champ, but Adam definitely did. And Adam has an interview where he interviewed Ceddy about that, champ. He interviewed him about that whole situation already. So I don't know why he would act like that, champ. I'm not gonna hold you.
Thanks to me, nigga.
Lush.
Damn. Ooh, Lush. Ooh, Lush.
Talk about Lush. I didn't know we was talking about Lush.
Ooh, Lush.
It wasn't me this time.
Listen, Lush. Nice to meet you, Lush.
All right, yo. Do you want to watch this video?
What video we watching?
Oh,
the snitch video. Yeah, the snitch video.
Or excuse me,
Listen, right here on No Jumper.
It's a troll.
If y'all think this snitches, let us
We need
know.
headphones.
Witnesses about what they.
If y'all think this snitches, let us know. If y'all think it's not, put it in the comments.
My son Munchie B definitely need the headphones, champ. Yeah, nigga. Yo, Munchie B like, yo, man, I need the headphones. Right now, ASAP.
Right now.
All right, let's all be quiet while we watch this, and then we can react after.
Put it in the comments right now.
Let my son get his headphones on
just before
first.
the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like they knew each other?
It was static. And his friend was like, he not even a part of this. He's not a part of this S.
And then boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
We also spoke with some witnesses about what they heard.
Damn,
They said they heard an
Cedric.
argument just before the shooting.
Damn, Cedric. They flaming you, dog. It ain't just me no more, champ. It ain't just me no more. Oh, champ. Look at what happens. Even my enemies, champ. Even the people that I violate the most. Sometime will team up and violate another dude or person that I don't like either, champ. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Nigga, that's snitching.
Wait,
No, hold on. No, hold on. Real quick.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. It might be a skit.
Oh, shit.
It might be a skit.
Hold on.
No.
Wait.
He said he was a crisis actor, though.
It would be in your. You wouldn't have your real name,
That might be a skit you saying?
right? Is that his real name?
That's the news.
Cedric Adams.
Listen.
Cedric Adams. Is that his real name?
YSL Ceddy.
Oh my
hell
God.
Yo,
It
his
says
laugh,
Cedric
his
Adams.
laugh is so good.
Crip card is gone. Stop playing weak.
YSL Ceddy. YSL Ceddy.
That's his laugh is so good. That's why Aunt Jefe keeps laughing for you, champ. You don't see how he laughs every time he's around you. He leans back and he shows his throat. He wants you to see every piece of his throat, champ. Oh my soul. He's very comfortable exposing the nether regions of his throat, champ.
No, YSL Ceddy, he fucked up.
Oh my God. Welcome to No Jumper, the newest news. I swear to God, mama, we go get old shit and make it new. I swear to mama, we go decode that shit. Y'all thought y'all was hiding it, but we go and find it. I swear to God, my mama, No Jumper, the coolest podcast.
YSL Ceddy.
That's a real news channel.
If you're gonna be a crisis actor, yeah. No, that's a conspiracy theory. So people say that there's people that are paid anytime there's like a major event, like a school shooting or like a riot or something like that.
Let's let Lush engage in this. Yeah. Explain what a crisis actor is for the people.
So what a crisis actor is, anytime there's like a major public disturbance, like a mass shooting or a riot, they'll say it's the same people that be like, they said there's the same people that was on scene for 9/11 were there for the Sandy Hook massacre and all these different public events. So Ceddy is saying that he was a paid person that goes, and when there's a crime committed, he gets paid to go on camera and explain what's going on.
I got one question.
That's what Ceddy Nash is alluding to, champ. See, so before he never said this because it was just that one thing, champ. It was just that one little news clip, the one little piece, champ. Pause. But now after this, now he has to give some sort of answers to these questions because now it's becoming repetitive. You was already known as a snitch, then you went on to be some internet lawyer shit. Now you chilling with YSL. What are you trying to bring him to the hood? You gotta make something up, champ. So now you're a crisis actor. Copy, champ.
The question is,
put the mic up.
Okay, with this crisis thing, do he know the person involved with this, the victim?
Well, here's the thing.
That was his friend, right?
Well, the thing is, it has his real name. If you're a crisis actor, it wouldn't have your real name.
Yeah, if you're an actor,
I'm pretty sure his name's
So
Cedric.
basically, let me ask you this
Ceddy
question,
Nash,
not to
like-
cut you off, because I got a real legit question.
Yeah.
So basically, what you telling me, a real crisis actor. So if they came to Young and Jefe, like, look, Young and Jefe, we want you to be a crisis actor. We got 20,000 for you.
Right.
They basically gonna tell me a story that already happened.
Correct.
And want me to repeat it.
Yes, sir.
But it's gonna be a fake name.
Yes, you will not. It would not be under
Okay.
Young. In fact, you're way too famous to even
This
do
is
it.
what
It
Les
has to
was
be
doing
like
during those riots.
people that. Yeah, that was what I was doing.
So people make fun of real situations.
It's not making fun of. These are like they're getting paid to
snitch.
People think that these
Basically spread a
Control the narrative.
Right.
To control the narrative.
Exactly.
Like the piece
It's very debatable if these even exist. Or
Yes.
I would
That's
assume.
all.
I've never heard of a crisis
Basically,
actor.
like
This show-
make that big.
It's a
and-
conspiracy.
And put it on the screen.
It's a conspiracy.
Hey,
It's a
Adam, what's that thing y'all
conspiracy.
do? GTP or
But,
some
yeah.
shit?
DP.
That GT.
Hey, show that on the screen.
Why you ask?
Yo, what do you guys think of this?
Why not do that?
Yo, what the fuck is this, bro? Bro. Yo, gang. Nah, I gotta relight my blunt. Why is 607 Unc on his knees in front of Aunt Jefe with his cheeks out? Your man Munchie B is in the corner, oblivious to anything that's going on. This nigga facing a whole other direction. Before they started taping, they had to turn Munchie B the right direction. They had to just turn the nigga chair around. All right, let's turn this switch. Champ. What goes on? at no jumper sometimes doesn't stay at no jumper, champ.
I didn't do that. That's not me. That's a clone. That's not me. That's not me. Gang. That's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, Jefe, that's funny, bro. I bet these is crisis actors too, champ.
Gang, that's not me. You can't tell us me. It's from the back, so you can't tell us me.
It's off the back.
Gang.
It's off the back.
Brandon looks down, honestly.
Gang, that's not me.
Brandon looks down, for being honest.
Brandon, get that down. Take that shit down.
Yo, Ant, why you so happy that niggas is playing with you like this, bro? And why did you even allow this situation to even occur? Why is a grown man on his knees in front of you, gang? And niggas took bro, they just be waiting to expose y'all, bro. Even if it was just a misunderstanding, which is crazy. All it takes is 1 second. And you laughing. What you was trying to get that Bridge Rothstein champ?
That's not me.
Look at Brandon.
Get that
He's
down.
like, I'm next.
That's not me. No jumper trying to embarrass me. That ain't me.
Is this you?
No, that ain't me.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, my mama, that ain't me.
Worse when it's small.
I swear to mama. I swear to God, my mama, that ain't me.
Yo, the nigga Aunt Jefe feet is around son body, bro. The nigga Aunt Jefe, that's Aunt Jefe New Balance, bro. That's Jefe New Balance, champ. My son Aunt Jefe feet is around the nigga body, bro. I like. Is he on his knees? Yes, champ. Champ.
Hey, Adam.
On GD, that ain't me.
Yo, I need everybody watching this. I need every single person watching this to go to my Twitter right now and retweet and like the image I just tweeted.
No.
Adam22 on Twitter. Thank you very much.
Embarrassing. Fire out this nigga Aunt Jefe. You a reputable member in your section that feed the kids and give turkeys and do hamburger holidays and things like that, champ. But you had the nigga 607 Unk betwixt your legs, champ. Betwixt, champ. Betwixt your legs. And you're laughing about this. I believe a real street gang nigga be like, yo, bro, don't play with me like that, bro. Nah, for real, bro. I really don't, like, don't play with me like that, bro. Check or no check. But it's all about what the checks say, Aunt Jefe.
No, don't do that. You gonna ruin me.
Hey, Adam.
I can't wait to clip this.
Munchie's the best part of it by far.
No. Chat GPT asked what is a crisis actor?
Munchie turned.
What I want to ask him is, are crisis actors real?
Right.
My ass out.
I said
Listen.
you turned around and waved.
Crisis actors real.
Oh, my ass out first day on the job. God, wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
ChatGPT basically says that crisis actors don't exist.
Exactly.
They do exist.
Man, no, bro.
Wow.
Man, y'all think Chat GPT?
AI know everything.
Listen, man.
AI can tell you if you're
listen, Chat GPT takes from what the information that's available. If you ask,
So who made it up? How long this term been out?
It's basically invented by conspiracy theorists to push agendas and claim that basically people, like, picture if like somebody got killed and their mother was on the news crying about it and freaking out, and then people basically wanted to like invalidate her suffering. The theory would be, oh, this woman is actually a paid actor who's been put here to make the black community look bad by lying about a shooting when there was actually no killing at all. That's like an example of how people claim that a crisis actor would be used. It is obviously very debatable, and in my opinion, extremely unlikely that this is a real thing that exists. Now, why would Ceddy Nash be a paid crisis actor on the news in that scenario?
That's not a crisis.
It's very hard to imagine.
That's not a crisis.
Who would hire him? What would they have to gain?
He's not getting hired. My son.
Sure.
Listen,
He's
you're
snitching.
lying. Lush is trying to filibuster.
Okay, you tell
if
us.
you look at AI,
You're the ultimate filibuster.
there's
on the
are.
record.
You can look this up.
Walking,
Donnie,
talking human
listen,
filibuster.
He got facts. He got facts, though.
Donnie
Listen to his facts.
Donnie can look this up.
Look it up. I
There's
see
a
it.
company called Crowds on Demand.
Yes.
Known for hiring actors to pose as supporters or protesters at events.
That's not what we're talking about.
How long has it been around?
Can you let
Literally
me
not
finish
what we're
cooking this white
talking
man
about.
just for a second?
Go ahead, cook.
Literally not
You
what we're
can
talking
literally
about.
go on their website, apply to be hired to go to anywhere in
That
America.
is not crisis act.
Man,
Wait,
not
what
letting
he's
me
saying
finish.
is black
You're
people do
not
anything
letting
for
me
money.
finish.
Hired protesters
Yeah,
are not
that's
the same
different,
thing.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro.
That's a
Calm down,
false
bro.
equivalent.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
What he's saying is,
We're calm.
look,
Let me
look,
make this
What
point.
he's saying is black people do anything for
Listen,
money.
does a rose by any other name not smell as sweet? You're at the term crisis actor. So AI is going to say, well, technically these are not crisis actors. What they are is they're paid protesters who are actually
What does that have to do with
Can you
fucking...
let me finish.
Now don't let you finish
Are
here.
you done,
They are
or
paid
They don't let you finish
protesters.
here.
Listen, there are paid protesters who are given talking points to use if a camera crew comes up to them and asks them questions. These people exist. AI has proved it. You can go to their website and get a job with them.
The fact
nothing to
that
do with
these
what was
people,
being talked about
these
at
people
all.
exist.
Y'all can't
We
take
saying
it.
that's fact, right? They do exist, but we saying in that situation he was snitching.
That wasn't a protest.
That was not that
That's
situation.
not
That was a
crisis.
crisis.
That's not what
Ceddy Nash definitely was not no goddamn crisis actor, champ. On my soul. Even ODM mad at Ceddy. This is what people get for letting anybody join their gang. This is just facts, bro. This is facts. Niggas get put off the set all the time.
That's not a fucking crisis, bro.
KCR is a real news channel.
And he was real snitching right there.
Regardless,
He was really
Hey, y'all about to
snitching.
get him put off, bro.
He was really
I'm not
snitching.
getting nothing. This is I'm doing that.
He was really snitching on live, on TV. His trip card is gone.
Adam brought
he go
up
sit
here.
next to Woody now.
Look, Adam brought you here, so he's responsible for
I
everything
reacted
you said.
to it today,
No,
but
you
like I
just
said,
saw that,
I don't
right?
know nothing about this
Listen,
crisis
listen.
shit. I reacted to it because somebody said it to me.
Listen, for
Adam
everybody
about to
watching
get this
this,
nigga put off.
all I'm saying is this, right? If they're showing on the TV, he's snitching, right? So 6 O's, we gotta do something about that, right? I'm just saying, we gotta make sure that all our gang members solid, gang. That's what got my mouth.
Hey, what news channel was that?
KCRA.
That's a credible source, right?
The information.
I'm all right.
That's
Oh,
real-
so you admit that I'm right.
I just don't think we should be passing around
That
phones.
has-
We should pull up information on the screen if we
Yeah,
want to
But
talk
it really
about
has
You
nothing
know,
to
that's
do with
so we
this
can prove
incident.
that.
Why don't we prove that it's AI? Listen, listen, you can't. One
All
thing
you need to know is that it's
hold
not
on,
a credible
hold
news
on.
source.
No, listen, no, you cannot prove nothing on AI. AI
Have you heard
goes
of it
with your
much?
mind. Whatever
No,
you tell
that's-
AI, it will make true.
Okay, yeah, if you
Listen, whatever you tell AI, it will
Please
make
shut
true.
up, 6
You can tell
O's.
AI anything, it will make it your truth.
That's the actual company.
no.
that
So
does
you can't
it.
even
There's
say
like
that.
Many companies.
He's not even making
Regardless,
sense.
first of all,
Okay, cool.
us
not
debating
even
the
making- nobody care
existence
about
of
that.
crisis
All right,
acting,
one mic.
us debating the existence of crisis actors is not the point.
No,
the
it's
point.
not a real news source.
That's
Yes,
not
it
even.
is.
That's
Yes,
not
it is.
even
In
like.
what state?
KCRA is a
Okay,
news channel
regardless.
in America.
So
I
what
mean, in
these things?
California.
So
Okay,
what?
no,
When we're talking
Man,
about.
answer the question.
When we're-
What the fuck is going on
Okay,
with that?
when
What's
we
that?
talk about
that
crisis acting, it has to do with the major events like mass shootings,
Like today.
protests, all that kind of shit.
Like Caliban type
not a
shit.
random like occurrence in the hood where a couple people get chipped. You feel me on some like, is it a drive-by or this or that? That's not where crisis actors pop
Nah,
up.
he looked
at all.
nervous. He looked nervous.
So in your opinion, what's
story,
going on?
That story makes zero sense.
KCRA
especially
is a news channel out of Sacramento, California. To answer
Oh, and that's
your
where he's
question.
from.
Okay, next
he was
to you,
snitching
and
for
what I'm
real.
telling you is the paid protesters.
Ceddy Nash is from California.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Brandon is annoying, bro.
He's really a snitch.
What we're talking.
This nigga Brandon is just trying to make a point that crisis actors is real, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Ceddy Nash is not a crisis actor, even if it's real or not, bro. He's not a goddamn crisis actor, champ. That nigga saw a way to get on TV and did it. Period. Ceddy Nash he wanted to be famous his whole life. This nigga's he was on the news, he crip, he goddamn is a lawyer, he goddamn just like come on, champ. He's a Freemason. He's just a part of everything, bro. Of course he told. Even if he made the story up, he just wanted to be on TV, bro.
About
he more snitch than Woody.
Bro, I'm saying
they said that's what a news channel. That's where it was being reported at.
So, no, but Ceddy Nash is from Sacramento. Though.
Okay, so he was snitching in Sacramento.
That's what I'm saying. The
But
news
listen,
channel was out of Sacramento.
So why the Crips ain't put him out the Crips
all
yet?
the shit coincide.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, for the record, Ceddy sent me a link to a YouTube video called "Ceddy Nash Murder Witness Paperwork Exposed." It is 16 minutes. I'm not going to put you guys through that.
Please,
that's his rebuttal.
Play music.
When are y'all playing?
Like I said, man. We ain't gonna play these games. I don't know. Look, this the age of social media. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know who telling. I don't know who not telling. If the man said he ain't telling shit,
he ain't telling. Well, I'm gonna say this. Listen, we're in the age of this.
Unc, what the fuck are you doing?
On my phone.
You been DJing for like 3 minutes.
Hold on, listen.
DJ Khaled.
That's my phone. That's St. Louis music.
Nah, you snitching, nigga.
That's
Shut up.
music. Let me say this. Here's the thing, right? If you gon' Crips have a problem with that.
You not a Freemason, bro. Come on, Chant. Come on, Chant. This nigga want to be a Freemason. Very bad, Chant. He also want to be Crip very bad. He also wants to be a lot of things very bad, Champ. He just wants to be a part of things, champ. He wants to be seen as a part of things, champ. Ceddy. Look at my son, Ceddy, bro. Why your nose and your mouth is so close together, champ? On my soul. The nigga wants to be a part of everything, bro. Like I said, man, it's just nasty work as far as I'm concerned, champ.
Right? So everybody saying about Woody, Woody not the problem.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Woody not the problem.
If this shit was a real crime to happen, you cannot pay me to go do that shit. That definitely is.
So Woody wasn't a problem.
Even if I didn't see it, I can't even go to the yard like, man, but I didn't really see it, homie. They just paid me to, man, knife. No.
Yeah.
You lie. You lying, champ. You lying, nigga. You don't got no integrity, bro. You sit there and let Adam talk about penises and all types of other things around you, champ. You just had these niggas play with a picture of 607 Unc kneeling between your legs. Looked like he was about to finish you off, champ. Pause. Come on, bro. You don't care about nothing but what the check say, champ.
Respectable rents. Go find that paperwork and see if it equates with this.
Who care about paperwork when he snitched right there?
No.
Everybody worry about paperwork.
No, he said he acted. We want to know if it's
you ain't act. He ain't
because
acting.
anything you say,
it's not no paperwork he never went to court for. He never got to stand for it.
If he told on an open murder,
this is what I'm saying. So you talking about looking for some paperwork? This is the only thing that's out there. It's not no paperwork to coincide.
But bro, if he said this on the news, this is documented.
This is on the news, bro.
Why do we need paperwork? Listen.
Documented where?
They should have used a different name if they're gonna go with the whole crisis act.
Listen, if I'm sitting right
like
here,
Cedric.
Listen, if a baby born,
that's the problem here.
If a baby born, you know sex happened.
No crisis acting. I was snitching.
If a baby born, you know sex happened, right? Right? If a baby born, you know sex happened, right?
Sure.
So you see somebody snitching, you know they're a snitch. We don't need paperwork.
Yeah, that you
we
see
them
snitching.
We witness it.
Man, y'all got Ceddy Nash fucked up, nigga. Ceddy Nash the biggest. He pulled up on Brian Hurst in the lamb truck, nigga. Y'all got Ceddy Nash fucked up.
Before or after he snitched.
And then he take the lamb.
Before or after he snitched.
Damn, Ceddy. You got gang members laughing at you on No Jumper, champ. Champ. This nigga's laughing with all the kidney power he got left, champ. After this, there's going to be no more kidney power, champ. He's going to be finished.
every credit you give Ceddy
dialysis
Nash kind of only reinforces our criticism because if he's that big, why is he having to apologize? Snoop Doggy Dogg, listen, Adam, Snoop Doggy Dogg ain't put in no work for the hood since ever, as far as I know.
He's doing Corona commercials. That's work for the hood.
Hey, you will never hear Snoop Dogg apologize for nothing to nobody from 20 Crib. I guarantee you.
Yeah, he apologized to Suge Knight.
No,
he apologized to Suge Knight.
No, he didn't.
Is it fair to say that Ceddy Nash is not the most high-ranking 60s member, and that's why?
No, because
everybody.
That's the whole point. Truck and shit, so I'm just like, the more accolades you give, the more it makes
that
me
was wrong.
Like,
hold up, for everybody watching this, that was wrong. Snoop is a wrong example because Snoop apologized to everybody.
So can I just say that my first reaction when I saw this is because, like, I originally, when Brick Baby came to the podcast, I had mentioned, oh, we should go do a video in your fucking neighborhood or whatever. And he was kind of like, you know, not really like actively like trying to organize it. And then at a certain point, he did kind of like point out, like, I think it was when we were having the conversation about DJ Khaled and when Black Sam kind of like exposed how some shit was going on. And he kind of was like, yeah, like now you understand why it's a tricky place to just go pull up and do a YouTube video. And I don't want to put you in a position where you would have to be in any kind of jeopardy. When I first saw the Woody thing, I was like, oh, so Woody gets a fucking front row seat. He gets the Insta tour, but then everybody gets mad as fuck about it. And I kind of am reminded of why Brick was.
I promise you, there are people from that hood, and I know nothing about LA gangs.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
They could bring you in there.
I think if you would have tapped him, what's the name? Would have took you over
Bro,
there.
I'm telling you.
Brian Hurst, baby. He probably would have took you over there.
What I'm telling you is there are certain people in every hood who they're above the rules, man. There's a guy from 6 or wherever who could have came said, Big U could have took you over there. Let's go over there right now. And that's all I'm saying. It's like,
listen, why do we need people to go over there? Let's get the cameras and just go over there. We don't need nobody to take us nowhere. We can just go.
Well, take your ass over there.
All we got to, I'm telling y'all the truth. All we got to do is just go. You want to go? Let's go. Send me with the cameramans. We'll go. Tell me any hood you want me to go to. I'll go.
You black, so you know how to work.
I go. I can go.
Like, who do you tap in within the 60s?
It don't matter. When I get there, they going to know. I'm going straight to the gas station. If we good. We good. I'm going to the gas station. We good after that. I'm telling you, we good after that. We good after that. That's how we going to get the real connections. We can't get all the fake connections. The internet people, they fake. They on the internet fake. We put up their paperwork. They snitching. We got to go straight to the source. Straight to the streets. If no jumper gonna do this, we gotta go to the streets. So we gotta
that's
go.
What I thought Munchie was trying to do when he was like, yo, what's the difference? Yo, Aunt, you brought somebody to the hood that they wasn't fucking with. Did you apologize? And you said no. You said no, you didn't.
The respect level.
That's the whole point. That's the whole fucking point.
Bro,
that's the whole point.
Bro, this is my community. I serve for this community,
See,
bro.
that's the whole point.
Aunt missing my shit. Bro,
I'm not missing nothing.
It's the respect level.
I'm not missing nothing. I know what you're saying, but I'm just still saying, like, why even try to even throw that even out there?
No, but the point is, you have that level of respect, so you're able to do that and not have to apologize.
For one aspect, he's not a day one dude from over there. That's for one.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not even from Ceddy Nash.
He's from Sacramento.
Right. Okay.
So he didn't grow up there. So he don't got that level of respect over there. But I'm asking you, Munchie.
So keep it real, bro. Y'all niggas talk all this big hot shit, but y'all niggas want to beat around the bush. I do a video, I say what's real. Niggas get mad at me. Say what's real. And Mucinex Jefe, say what's real. I'm reputable. That nigga not from out there. Nigga, it took an hour and 45 minutes to get that out of y'all. He's not from over there. He's not reputable. He not like us. He not from here, you know. Nah, because you don't want to put that energy out there because, you know, he greasing some of the homies' palms and shit. You don't want to make it scary. You don't want to get yourself into no problems. Say what's real, nigga. You a real street nigga, right? Say what's real, bro. He's not a real reputable member, bro. He's not really 60s like that. They get money from him. Just say it.
If they're saying somebody,
that's the whole point.
But Menchie, if somebody, if they say all your homies,
for an hour and 45 minutes,
and you know, like for a fact in your heart, like from what you've seen, and you know I know they didn't snitch. And you bring the dude to your hood and they like, nigga, you gotta apologize. Are you apologizing or you standing on business like, nah, bro, he ain't no snitch?
I'm standing on business until I'm
That's
proven
what
wrong.
Ceddy should have did.
There you go.
That's what Ceddy should have did.
But if they prove wrong, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna apologize. Oh, I met, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after the fact, you can
I only
always go back and apologize.
Listen, but
as far
I
as he
only
telling
will
us today-
apologize if I feel is a need to apologize.
As far as he's telling us today, Munchie, he's telling us that Woody ain't no snitch.
So he should
I'm
apologize.
asking- Exactly. That's the only point I'm making.
He should took his DP.
But they're saying
This nigga happy as hell. This nigga was sweating, trying to make that point for a whole hour and 45 minutes, champ. My son has sweated out his breakfast calories, champ.
maybe they didn't even
Here
want
you
him
go.
over there to
We didn't-
regardless.
No.
Maybe they didn't even want him over there to regardless.
And it sounded like he
They did want him over there. They was smiling. Everybody was there.
He shouldn't have been the only one that apologized.
so
either.
let
The
me
problem,
say this, let me say this.
the problem was the
Then
wrong
they
person
lied.
wasn't in the picture.
So
Then
do
there's no
you
need
so
to-
do you get too big that you so indifferent that you can't understand somebody else's mistake? So even though I know I like y'all asked me the question, yeah, I'm gonna stand on what I stand on because it was righteous. Like, who the hell is you to tell me that this was wrong? I know I didn't do nothing wrong. Now in Ceddy Nash defense, he's not even from 60s, like as far as a day one dude from over here. Right. He's coming from out of town. He got this dude, Lil Woody, with him. He probably had tapped in with whoever he tapped in with before him, and they told him it was cool.
How was that his defense? How was that in his defense, you tightrope walking bear? You ever seen a bear tightrope walk or a pig tightrope walk? They on the tightrope and they tiptoeing. They trying not to fall over. That was an oxymoronic statement. That was crazy. He's not from over there, so, he's not reputable like that. Bro, that's not in his defense. The nigga was riding around fronting. How was that in his defense? He was riding around fronting. If nobody told him to apologize, everybody would have thought that he ran that he had status like that. But you're saying he don't have status like that. That's not in his defense. That's against him. That's opposing him. He's not like that.
It was cool until dude started getting that backlash, and then he probably had to explain to them like, "Hey, look, big homie, this a situation. He really ain't no snitch." You know what I'm saying? Young Thug probably told him to do that, and then you got motherfuckers that's like Munchie, like, man, look, no, I don't want to hear that. No. So look, bro, come on, bro. So with that being said, bro,
he got to lay down the gang law. What Ant says is gang law now that goddamn Brick Baby's not there no more, champ. With Ant Jefe, he got to put his gang foot down, champ.
even though I know I'm right, it's some homies that feeling different that, I was a guest over here and I brought another guest, man. Look, let me just make a public announcement like, hey, look, homie, y'all might not understand, homie. Look, for y'all that feeling different about it, homie, my bad. That was my business, and I probably should have brought him over there for y'all that didn't like it, because this is their homeland. Ceddy Nash is a guest. Right. Regardless of him banging 60s, bro, he's not from LA, bro. He's a guest as well.
Yeah, I don't even know why he's from LA.
That makes sense. All the records.
That makes sense.
Type shit,
my problem is this. Everywhere you go, it don't matter where you go. California, y'all watch this. California Crips, they police Crip. Like I'm free. Like they police Crip. They police Crip. That's what I mean.
Clarify police Crip. California Crips is police Crip. Hold on. Clarify police Crip. What do you mean clarify police Crip? You can't a nigga's clear enough. What happened to the boop pop boop pop? Yo, bro, boop pop pop boop. What happened to that?
I mean, right? So I'm from St. Louis. So y'all think we not Crips? Y'all gatekeep.
You got 8 trades in St. Louis. My set in St. Louis.
But I'm saying I'm 107. Listen, St. Louis 107 Hoover, right? 107 Hoover click with 6 O's. It's called 607. That's how I get my name 607. But I heard Hoover's and 6 O's do not click. But in St. Louis we do.
That's everything. Okay.
But what they got to do?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
We police and Crip like we don't want nobody else in.
Let me tell you
this. You said policing it.
They policing it.
Y'all just do. So let me tell you this. Just like even in St. Louis, I'm a nigga that's been in the feds. So I know how you niggas crip. Y'all where y'all at? The Crips where they rags to the right.
Exactly. They think it's not cripping. They think that's not cripping, but that's cripping where I come from.
Yeah, where you come from, but it's just like when something come from somewhere, just like everybody went crazy the other day when the dude from Texas explained the
OG Percy.
Yeah, when he explained the Hoover Crip gang versus the Hoover Gangster Crip.
He never heard of HGC.
Exactly. I understand what he was saying, but and even that retrospect, this is Texas, this is St. Louis, we may do shit different, but being that you is repping original set from this section in Homeland, you will want some original.
No, you police and Crip then. Because y'all want to be exactly. Listen, every time, when have you seen something that branch off stay the same? Hold up. When have you seen something branch off stay the same? When it branch off, it changes. So it should change, and y'all should embrace it. The problem is, no Crips in California embrace it.
Don't change it. It might be some growth, but it should have that DNA.
It still got the DNA, but they still say Crip. Crip is that DNA.
It don't got the DNA. So you talking about my shit to the right.
It don't matter. I still say Crip.
On my soul, L.A., California, where y'all took hip-hop, y'all niggas changed it. Y'all niggas changed it. That shit got all gangster and Jerry curl juiced and niggas wasn't kicking no knowledge, champ. On my soul. This is facts. It does change. When Atlanta took hip-hop, them niggas started Laffy Taffy. Nigga, that's a whole different... It changes. Yeah, champ. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Crip, I'm still banging against blood. Your opposition is my opposition. We all feel the same. I am Crip blood now. I'm not speaking of past shit. My name came from 607 for being a Hoover and a 60.
So where you from? 60 or Hoover original?
I'm Hoover.
So with all that being said, let me say this. So with all that being said, let me say this as well.
Much you had to clarify.
Y'all do shit different, but I don't dislike that y'all niggas get along with other Crips. Like, I wish it was like that out here. That's what I do like about y'all niggas, that y'all niggas don't preach that Crip on Crip violence.
Once you Crip, you Crip.
You know what I'm saying?
Where we come from.
How long it took you to get to that point?
It took me a long time because when I first came into it, I was sold something else, and I had to go through the ranks. I had to earn that shit.
But California,
bro. I had to go through that shit and see that certain shit that I was living and doing that other niggas that preached it to me, nigga, been failed. But
the truth is, Adam, truth is, if you a Crip outside of California, you don't like California Crips because they never embrace you. Like, no matter what, if you
red print, bro,
nobody listen, you leave California, say you a Crip. Nobody, y'all don't embrace no Crips. It's always a problem with our Cripping. I swear to God,
that's not true. It's probably a big percentage, but
that's how we feel. That's how everybody feels. It's not from California.
And Jefe know a couple of Crips in St. Louis or whatever. He feel like, you know, that's how he'll be loved by all the Crips all over, everywhere from, you know, from other states. And that's not true, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Coming from New York, bro, niggas had to fight for that respect.
So y'all got that stigma already, so when y'all already coming like that, and niggas feel that energy and that hostility, it'd be like that because I don't embrace out of town Crips like that because nigga, I'm gonna embrace a man on how that nigga acting in his principles. Nigga, if you acting like a poo butt, that's how you gonna get treated.
But if I'm a Crip, it's like I'm looking up. If we a Crip, like so we a Crip, that means we took something from you.
He don't like
show us right then.
He don't like niggas from he don't like people that's not from Cali, bro. Period. He already said that in our back and forth. He don't like niggas from across the pond is what he called it. He looked down on niggas, bro. What 607 Uncle saying is right, bro.
Yeah. Right? Don't be like, oh man, fuck y'all, y'all ain't Crippin'. Y'all don't do that. California don't do that, gang.
No, nigga, you been shit, nigga. Nigga, look, when I tap in with niggas, bro, I try to give them the correct literature, bro. It depends on everything. I try to get them correct literature, bro. I talk to them, homie. Like it ain't about no big you and little eyes, bro. Like
but in the penitentiary scene, that's how it go. Like you get out there, oh man, you ain't really no Crip. You don't come from California. How's that?
Hey,
that's Crips in the feds.
Yeah, in the feds.
No,
now you understand what I'm talking about.
Excuse me.
Now you understand what I'm talking about.
That's y'all biggest. That's your biggest excuse not to get on Crip count and to push our hometown.
I was there 044 count when I was there.
Bro, nigga, ain't nobody about to push up on no man. Who Crip in there? See you out of town Crip, and you pushing how you supposed to push. A nigga gonna respect you.
But listen,
bro, when you do time at, nigga talk to
Greenville. I did time in Greenville. I did time everywhere. Terry Hut.
Medium,
Terry Hut. Greenville medium high. Yes.
Nigga, I said medium. That's about the USP. Nigga, I ain't no bullshit ass.
I'm just saying I didn't be.
Bullshit medium, nigga. Jefe, you wasted your life. And Jefe, you wasted your life. I just want to let you know, you wasted 8 years of your life in prison. Let's get that straight. You wasted your life. You niggas is trying to compare what prisons is worse, and I did time here, I did time there. You wasted your life. While you was in prison, I was piping shorties. I was signed to Island Def Jam. I was writing music for niggas. I was traveling. I was hustling, not getting caught. So you know everything because you was in such a... Hey, nigga, shut up, bro. Be quiet, man.
Been in the penitentiary, though, gang. I've been in penitentiary, too.
Like a Rottweiler.
You get my point, though? You get my point, though? Don't nobody...
If you get what he's saying, then why you trying to disrespect what prison the nigga was in? You get what he's saying, but you still got to be the man. Nigga, you soft, man. You soft, bro. That's some soft shit.
If you a Crip outside of California, you're not really a Crip.
We got the content.
Not true.
You're not really a Crip.
Not true, bro. It's not true.
Okay, can I just say
Not
this?
true, bro. That's false.
With the limited knowledge
That's
of
false,
Crip.
bro.
Hey, we got
Come
Inglewood
on.
families in different states.
That's
We
false,
respect the homies outside of California.
That's false, bro.
Hey.
Like if they solid and
See how you want to say it, but I'm just saying that's how we feel. I'm speaking from a Crip standpoint.
I'm
a point that I'm not from California, and we don't get embraced with the love. We don't get embraced.
Man, nigga
Well,
can't.
he's embracing
If that's
right
what you
now.
saying,
What you talking
is,
about?
if that's what you saying you is, the nigga can't take that from you, nigga. I met a lot of stump down niggas from out of town, nigga. I'm push with, nigga. Niggas gonna embrace you, nigga. How you coming, nigga? You come with that weenie shit, nigga. You gonna be dog food, nigga. Straight up.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't never met him.
Straight
but there
up,
was a
nigga.
nigga from A-Track Gangs.
Simple as that,
I think
homie.
from New York, and he was in LA County Jail spanking niggas.
The little homie monster from
That
Brooklyn.
bro, he's from New York. He got locked up out here. He from A-Track Gangs, and I heard multiple stories. He's spanking shit.
They got mad. Listen, the Crips got mad at OG. They got mad at OG Percy. He a Crip. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, so if you a Crip and you a Crip, we good.
But
No,
the
we
mere
should.
fact
OG
that
Percy. No, he's speaking
OG
against
Percy a really Crip.
No,
He a real
but-
Crip. He a die for Crip, man.
but he's
He a
speaking
50-year-old crackhead Crip.
No.
Come on, gang. If you a 50-year-old crackhead Crip, respect this Crippin'. You gotta respect that crackhead Crippin'.
But the mere fact that the mere fact that y'all are even able to have this conversation and even agree to disagree, I feel like that is him embracing you, because it's some niggas that be ready to dirt your ass for saying some crazy shit.
No. I don't
embrace my out of town homies.
No, yeah, y'all have a peaceful conversation.
He's not wrong with his perception that niggas be having.
California just too serious.
But what I'm telling him, nigga, man going to
LA too serious.
Everybody in the
LA
feds,
so serious.
Everybody in the feds, look, check this out. Everybody in the feds scared of them DC niggas. You know who them DC niggas?
Booty bandits.
Because they go
Booty
You know them DC niggas respect them DC niggas respect the Crips because nigga, we gonna go there with them, nigga. We gonna go there.
I ain't gonna listen.
On the set, we gonna go there. We ain't been in wars with them niggas, bro. Right. And it been bodies, bro, on the set.
I ain't gonna lie. California Crip is totally different. Like you get us. We say
This nigga Jefe got chocolate blood boiling through his veins, nigga. So what? And just think about how many of those was useless bodies. It's useless. You've learned nothing. This is the only time that you'll be able to use whatever that knowledge was, champ. That's all, bro. The fact of the matter is that y'all niggas don't respect. The only reason why Monster was respected because he got locked up and he went to LA County Jail. That's all, bro. Y'all niggas gotta come to Cali to be respected by our gangs. Or I have to start a set in your city and they have to bang like us. That's what it is, bro.
we 6-0. We say we rolling. We ain't never been to these streets.
His blood type is Hershey. This nigga got beef broth flowing through his veins, champ. This nigga like a beef stew on my soul. Pause.
So of course they feel and they'll die for these streets.
You've been out here, but you ain't never been to the streets.
That's what I'm saying. I never been on Hoover.
You think you need to go check in?
Yeah, listen, I never been on Hoover.
Why you put voodoo
But
on
what
me?
I'm saying
You keep
is,
touching with your
that's why
fingertips.
y'all is
You
different
think I
than
don't
us.
know?
I guess it's a difference. I can see that. But that's why in St. Louis now we just started clicking
Can
up.
I say one thing?
So look, that's just like you so in here passionate, and you was talking about this shit was Africa so long ago.
Africa for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. This all I feel, bro. If I was a nigga from Texas, bro, and I'm talking about I was A-Trade, nigga, I was from 60s, nigga, yeah, I'm from 60s from Texas, but nigga, I need to do my literature, and I will want to go on Crenshaw, and I will want to go on these streets, nigga, where I'm talking about I'm banging from. Nigga.
See, bro, see. So if niggas didn't come from or niggas didn't make that trip, they not respected. This is just facts. Y'all don't respect other states banging, bro. Y'all niggas just don't.
Because this is,
you gotta do that.
like I tell my niggas from out of town, bro, all y'all is a subdivision of my community out of town.
This nigga rap, but he never been to the Bronx. You see how that work with cultures? Gang banging ain't nothing but a subset. It's not even a whole culture. It's a subset. It's a subculture. Y'all niggas adopted a whole culture and never been to the East Coast. Never been to where hip hop originated. The literature, what literature you read about hip hop before you started rapping? It's not the same thing. Oh, you shitting me. You shitting me. What literature did you read, bro? None. You just started rapping because you liked it. Jerk chicken unks. Nigga, like, if you could cook a bat, on my soul, if you could barbecue a bat, you know how they do the pigs and they put the pig on a big stick and they had that nigga rotisserie. If you could rotisserie a bat, champ.
You gotta know that. I think that's the problem.
Hey, no, you gotta put your feet in the sand. You gotta hit Mecca, bro. For sure.
Look,
hey, hold on.
I believe that too.
Sexy Red was all that bumping with the beats.
Now, listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying when we do, you should embrace it, right? You should be like, okay, cool. Since you wear your flag to the wrong side, you ain't Crip. No, don't try to make me wear mine to the left, Dan.
Hey,
let me wear it the same way I wear it.
I ain't never told a nigga, and I met a nigga from 6, I ain't never told a nigga he wasn't Crip, because I feel like if I gotta tell you you ain't Crip, I'm gonna just get off, remove you. So what I have said, I'm just like, hey, bro, yeah, we don't do that in LA, bro. You know, we supposed to be to the left. The Bloods do it to the right, trying to give you the literature.
But what if it's like,
so we still do it to the right?
What's that?
What that mean?
Each other. What if it's like
but that don't mean that you ain't Crip, y'all. That's just how y'all do it in St. Louis.
Right, so I'm from a St. Louis standpoint now.
So
I come out here. What do I go? What do I go? I'm 6'0" and I'm Hoover. What do I go?
Go over there and
What do I go? I'm 6'0" and I'm Hoover. What do I go? This real shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
In St. Louis, we got 607 on my name come from, gang. It's 6'0s and
Because
Hoovers.
the 6'0s and
the
Hoovers
together.
They mess with each other. But you originally from Hoover, though.
Yeah, I'm originally from Hoover.
So you come tapping with the Hoovers.
So, okay. So I go out.
Even though y'all rock with the 60s out there in St. Louis, you from Hoover originally.
And when you hear you beefing with 60s.
No, but we're gonna skip that part. No, we're gonna skip that part.
Wow, that's how it go?
No. Hell yeah. Hey, no. Hey,
see what I'm saying? Y'all don't let me Crip the same, gang. That's why I'm Crip Blood, GDB Vice Lord. Let me Crip the same. I don't want to change my cripping.
Just stand business beats.
Yeah, I don't want to change my cripping. This is no jumper, man. This is the coolest podcast.
Friends, man.
Hey,
I have a question.
Hey, Crippin' confusing, ain't it?
Yeah, Crippin' confusing.
Yeah, gangbanging is crazy in general.
There's too many rules with Crippin'.
Because as far as I would know, and Ant, you could probably clarify this, Munchie.
This nigga Brandon got a diaper on, y'all.
It should have been like a situation where Ceddy could have went to his G homie, like his big homie, said what he knew was true, and then your big homie should vouch for you and say something like, if somebody got an issue with it, then y'all get a homie and they could catch a fade. But my little homie ain't apologizing to nobody. He know what he know. Like, I just always felt like that's the way it was. It's somebody who should have been available to vouch for the nigga, right?
He didn't want
you asking the wrong.
Hey, Lush, stop, Lush. There's plenty of gang members up here for you not to have to. I'm just saying, people say I don't know. People say I don't know about gangbanging, but from what I know about gangbanging, you should have been able to go to your G homie and be like, hey, homie, these niggas tripping, woo, and he should have vouched for you. Hey, if y'all got a problem with the homie, send one. But all that, like, I'm getting on the internet, sorry, and I can't let you do the little homie like that. I'm just saying.
Right.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
This nigga love Aunt Jefe, bro. This nigga Aunt Jefe is Boochie Brandon's street credibility, bro. He love Aunt Jefe, bro. This whole episode, my son been to the right. The whole episode. He gonna go home, he gonna have abs on his side. The nigga been doing so much twisting. He gonna have side abs, little riblets. He gonna have like 6 little riblets right here, champ. On my soul. God damn, bro. Fuck what Aunt Jefe talking about, bro. What do you believe?
You ain't wrong.
I'm not wrong, bro. Like,
you ain't wrong.
Just
you ain't wrong.
I said he got to get
wrong.
He got to get his
you ain't
script
wrong,
in order.
You ain't wrong.
He got to what?
He got to get his script in order, man. You can't be letting him out. Do you like that?
Unc already took his card away.
Stop.
Unc took his
Shut up, Lush. See, I try to save you, Lush, but you just gotta come in.
Nah, he did.
He took his crib card.
He said crib card revoked.
He took his own crib card when he did what he did. Right?
I feel like I just sat back and watched the Unk Pod.
Oh, come on, guys.
You just watched a real life scene from county jail. There's a bunch of shit, niggas arguing about shit.
Nah.
That was good. That was real good. At a certain point, I was like, all right, I got nothing to offer here. I'm just gonna watch this little show y'all putting on.
Right.
Yo, okay. How about this? Raise your hand if your first instinct was to believe that Luce Cannon actually got stabbed 5 times by a Mexican in jail.
No way.
And that's what we're gonna talk about now, champ. I'm glad Adam just segued into the next topic that we have, champ. The other day, champ, I believe it may have been about 4 or 5 days ago, I distinctly remember looking on Sharice Mills's page and seeing there hasn't been no content. There hasn't been no content being done. Luce Cannon is very quiet. I was concerned. I said, well, maybe Luce Cannon got let out of jail. Maybe he's in protective custody. Maybe this, maybe that. Who knows? I went on about my day, champ. All right. Well, 22 hours ago, Sharice Mills post a video. Luce Cannon attacked in the Fed building. Currently in the infirmary. Please pray for us. Champ. Please pray for us is diabolical, champ. All right, but let's listen to what she says. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
One hell of a day. I found out that my husband got attacked.
Why are you whispering, champ? I can't even hear you. Why are you whispering? You on the plane traveling and you don't want other people to hear you, goddamn. If my shorty got stabbed up, the mother of my children that I'm currently with got poked up somewhere, champ, I would be crying and hysterical, champ. For the goddamn clout is crazy work, champ. We see this all the time for that good old Clouditine Divine, champ. We see this all the time for that Clouditine Max Divine, champ. Oh my, so it's so sublime, champ. I thought they was through with the shenanigans.
Today has been one hell of a day. I found out that my husband got attacked by 5 Mexicans in the Fed building. I think with all that's going on with the riots and everything, everybody's just on 10 over there. I don't know what's going on. They said he was in the infirmary. Some people are saying he's in a hole. Some people said he got stabbed. Some people said he got slashed. I don't even know. Our attorney, they won't let him in. We tried calling the NAACP. They're not letting them in.
We tried to call the NAACP. This is somebody that is fiending for clout. Side effect of running out of clout is runny nose, champ. Damn, bro. This is nasty work.
I tried calling the governor. They're not doing anything. It's just, this is wild. And I'm actually on my way to New York right now because my best friend's daughter just passed away too. This is just a nightmare of a day.
So you on your way to New York. Rest in peace to the little angel, champ. Somebody's child passed away, which is unfortunate. And you sitting here capping. You found time to cap at a time like this. Nasty work. Let's all say it together. Nasty work.
Oh, just pray for me. Pray for my husband. Pray for my family.
No. Nobody's ever going to pray for Luce Cannon, champ, right? Nobody's never going to pray for Luce Cannon. You know who else is never going to pray for Luce Cannon? Compton Rick Rock. Salute to the homie Compton Rick Rock, champ. He does this live where he reacts to Gigi. Gigi made a video saying that she called the place champ. Okay, and nothing happened to Luce Cannon, champ. Nothing at all happened to Luce Cannon. They must be broken, hurting right now.
Calls his family and lies and tries to
see what she got to say about this whole thing. Let's go.
Public service announcements. Sharice Mills is a liar.
As we know.
I've already called and confirmed. Luce Cannon was not stabbed. He was never stabbed. It's all lies. It's all cap. Something is mentally wrong with this girl. She literally calls his family and lies and tries to say that she got a call from a dorm rep and all this weird stuff, like just lying, saying that he got stabbed by 5 Mexicans and all this craziness. Like, y'all, it's all cat. Like, I have called.
Nasty work.
Luce was never stabbed. He's not in infirmary. He's not in medical. He's in.
At this point, I don't believe that nobody believes them, whatever they put out. And this is how I know that the clouded team, excuse my language, champ, excuse my vernacular, champ, the clouded team Max 5000 destroys the reality of the person that takes it, champ. They really think we believe they bullshit. We're laughing at y'all, and y'all believe that we're believing you.
In General Pop, they were locked down due to the protesting in LA, and that's it. Like, she has a real mental illness. Like, all these videos are all cap. They're literally just to start some type of frenzy and to get people talking about her. She's using God.
It's called Clouded Teen, champ.
It's just crazy, you guys. Like, this stuff is insane. Like, this mental illness is
definitely a mental illness. Now, I don't want to go too hard on a woman because I got a whole lot of stuff that I can say that I want to say, but they told me
I will, champ. I'll go crazy. As we always said, champ, as we always said, these niggas would do anything. They will do anything for the clout, champ. Your man Luce Cannon, who said that? Somebody said the Tory Lanez shit. Absolutely right. See, what nobody's putting together is that Sharice Mills ruined her page with trying to have Little Durk on there the second time. After we all knew Durk wasn't going to be on there. She still went on and made a thumbnail. It made a live and had everybody waiting around for Little Durk, and he never showed up. Now these bills need to be paid. Luce Cannon is low on commissary and all this shit. The lawyers still need to be paid, and y'all didn't want to do it. On my soul.
Be nice, be cool when it comes to the women. You don't got to go so hard on them. So I'm a fall back on that. But
hold on, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas lucky that my phone died, champ. Bobby Digital, champ. We don't do that here, beloved.
So I'm a fall back on that. But
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, champ. You gotta go, champ. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go. You wildin', bro. We don't do that here, bro. We don't come in here and say who else is live and what's live, champ. If you want to go over there, go ahead and go and watch DJ Predademics, champ. What's wrong with this nigga, bro? On my soul.
My thing is this, Sharice Mills, Luce Cannon's baby mama. This is what I got to say to you. You got to be real careful what you put on.
So your man, Compton Rick Rock also did call Shorty too, champ.
Just reach out to MDC. Fact check everything that comes out of your big suckers, because you're.
Here she go right here. GG, what's cracking?
What's up?
I got you. I'm recording you. I'm doing my video right now. I wanted you to tell the people about the phone call that you had with MDC about the stabbing.
There was no stabbing. I mean, like I said, anybody can call MDC, but I didn't just reach out to MDC. I did that first, but I reached out to the prosecutors on the case. I spoke to them directly. So there was no stabbing. It wasn't just MDC. I, double checked, and he was not stabbed. There was no 5 Mexicans who stabbed him. He wasn't in the medical, nothing like that. Not for being stabbed by Mexicans. Now, did Luce Cannon take his toothbrush and cut himself? That's a possibility, but he was not in any medical for any stab wounds from any 5 Mexicans or anything like that. He's not in any, dire condition. He wasn't she was going around saying, they don't know if he's going to survive. That's what she was telling people. Like, it's not true.
Wow.
Not true whatsoever. Just lies.
That girl she needs some medication, because it don't make no sense for a person to come on the internet, and I think they taking a page out of Tory Lanez book. It really did happen with him, but for her to get on here and to tell his story, that she needs some medication for sure.
To tell a story while she's on the way to her friend's daughter's funeral is the most diabolical of all, right? So she did this video, then they debunked her, let's say about 6 hours ago, right? 2 hours ago, Sharice Mills drops an update video where she tries to clean up her mess. Now, we saw the destruction of Sharice Mills' page before. I believe this is going to be the end. This is going to be the last time that I talk about Luce Cannon, champ. I wasn't even going to talk about him today, but I just wanted to show y'all, when you hit a roach or whatever bug, champ, right? And the shit still be twitching. These is the last twitches. This is just the muscle memory. Like when you cut the head off a snake, but the body still move and all that. It's just the muscle memory. It's deceased. But this is just the muscle memory right here. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get into it.
That got everybody locked down and shit. So when shit happened last night, couldn't get stabbed and shit that's going on. So that got everybody locked down and shit. So when shit happened last night, couldn't get stabbed. He got sliced. So yeah.
And who is this?
Soon, I guess, because they trying to say that he didn't start this shit and whatever. But we just got.
This is a reputable gang. Yo, listen. No information you get from somebody in jail is reputable. This is why Jefe is facing all the backlash that he's facing, champ. This is why Jefe is facing all the backlash that we gonna get into, champ. Because the information that y'all be getting from jail, it don't be all the way true. Niggas be putting extras on it. You can get a lot of immoral people to do immoral things, bro. This is just facts. A lot of niggas in jail is not honest dudes.
Got off lockdown,
so he got sliced.
So so let me clean it up. He got cut.
Okay,
Not sliced, not stabbed, but
call
cut.
Me saying that.
Miscommunication. We've been on lockdown because all the protesting shit is going on outside. I didn't know he called you, so.
Okay. All
Keep
right.
lying to your audience, man.
Now I gotta call his auntie and let her know, because she was over there worried as shit, and even myself.
That's because you called before you can speak to anybody from the actual jail. You called and so shorty, which we gotta be worried about, that Munchausen syndrome shit, where she'll take pleasure in, somebody feeling sorry for somebody close to her. She'll make a situation worse so she can get the sympathy. It's all about her.
I'm sure that. I don't know why he said stab, but it's a lot of confusion and shit, because we keep going on and off lockdown, and when that shit happened, it made everything more worse. It's just weird.
Who y'all lying to, bro? The fans? Nasty word. Who y'all trying to trick?
Oh, so you guys now trying to retaliate from this?
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Gotcha.
Trying to figure out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you guys now trying to retaliate from this? She's a Fed.
Oh, so you guys now trying to retaliate from this?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just
Gotcha.
saying niggas trying to figure out.
What? Yo, how you so this is supposedly somebody in jail. Why she can't speak to Luce Cannon, nobody knows, bro. They're terrible liars. So it don't start from when the phone answer. It it start from wherever the conversation, whoever you edited it from. Yo, I'm about to put this nigga on the phone to make it sound like such and such. All right, cool. Put the nigga on the phone. Like, this shit just becoming crazy, man.
Oh boy. Okay.
This
well,
is it, man.
Thank you for the update, Jab. I appreciate it. You know,
This is it.
I'm glad your wife got through to you to call me. You know, I'm glad it's not as bad as it was first initially given to us. And you know, just keep me posted if anything else happens. Okay.
I will when I find out some more. They said when shift change come, we should find out when another staff come in and shit.
No automated voice on the line either yet.
All
Yep.
right. Cool beans. Thank you. All right.
A few moments later.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to apologize for what I told you earlier, because I had just came out, and that was the news they had gave me.
Who is this? Who is this Mook man? He's in jail? Oh, wait, Chant. Who is the Mook man now, Chant? Ah, man.
Be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
This nigga sound like Holiday Heart, man.
To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to apologize for what I told you earlier, because I had just came out, and that was the news they had gave me. But, you know, I'm like the rep in here, you know, for the blacks and stuff. And
I'm the rep in here for the blacks. Yo, Luce Cannon is putting anybody on the phone that he can. This nigga is putting a Mook on the phone talking about they're the rep for the blacks in jail. This is the end. I had to do this. You know how sometimes you gotta say your final goodbyes? This is it, champ. We got bigger fish to fry. This is nasty work. You got the Mook.
And that was the news they had gave me. But, you know, I'm like the rep in here, you know, for the blacks and stuff. And, he more or less just got, scratched. He didn't get stuffed.
So now he didn't get stabbed. He didn't get cut. He didn't get sliced. He got scratched. So it went from y'all having to call the ACP, 5 Mexicans jumped him and poked him up. He had to get airlifted, all these other things, to now he just got scratched. How many times are y'all going to let her lie to y'all, the ones of y'all that like Sharice Mills? The first person sounded like the IBM hoodlum guy. Facts.
But you told me he was taken on a stretcher.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. I heard from one of the guys, you know. And like I said, I got all the information now. So I was listening to another guy, and he's telling me, man, this is what happened. So like I said, I'm like the.
That was this guy is definitely Mook. Yeah, that's what happened, bro. That's how a girl would impersonate somebody that is a man.
I got all the information now, so I was listening to another guy.
This is sad, bro.
Man, this is what what happened.
Mhm.
So, like I said, I'm like the rep for the black guys, and I
Mhm.
finally got the truth out of the dudes. And what happened was he got into a little fisticuff, with one of the Hispanics in here. And like I said, he didn't get no more than like a scratch or something like that. He didn't get stabbed. They put the extras on him with that bullshit. So I didn't want you to panic out or anything.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm just glad that it wasn't what it was, and I'm glad that it could have been worse. So I'm grateful that the story wasn't all the way 100% truthful, because I would rather that than it be what it was. So what you said.
Right.
Right.
Because
Because you got, I called his whole family. I contacted Congress. I did a lot of things to try to get information.
I contacted Congress.
This is bad, and because the attorney couldn't enter, they wouldn't let the attorney in. So I did extra measures to get to him.
Right, and then there's still people all in front of the building, and
I know.
And
so now I have to call back the rep at NAACP because they were ready to start a whole movement for him.
The NAACP was ready to start a whole Yo, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm cool, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I can't take it no more, bro. I'm good, bro. The NAACP was about to do what for who, champ? Yo, what? What are we talking about, bro? Yo, the internet is crazy. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all sandwiches from Ock. Make sure y'all go to clouderteam.com as well, champ. The NAACP? Come on, man. Like, yo, bro, this shit crazy, Lord. This shit is wild, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, man. I'm up out of here, bro. I can only take but so much bullshit for one night. But y'all clip it up. Y'all could post it out, man. Make sure y'all share this content. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, man. I'm off this shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, cause this is just straight bullshit. You just saw why he was stabbed. He didn't get. He only got scratch. And he only got a scratch. They only pinched him. Matter of fact. Like, god damn, bro. How much Clouder Team is these people gonna